We're in the second week of December, and I gotta tell you that first week has been a doozy for me. I know it's been one of the lowest energies I've had in this whole year of 2024. But I recognize it as part of this journey. I recognize it as me chipping away at my old version of self, my old identity, whatever it is that we want to label things as nowadays. It's just what it is. And instead of me trying to figure it out, instead of me trying to ask my higher self and embroil myself in things, at one point during the week I was just like, I'm done, right? And I've been diving myself into this notebook project, which is taking a long time because Sabrina's a perfectionist, and also because I want to deliver something really beautiful to you. It's not just a notebook, there's things in it. So specific for every sign. And that's it. I just wanted to come on today to just give you, clap my hands, give you a high five, because there's no one out there that will really truly understand our journey. And they'll just label you, they'll just slap you on the back and say, you're bipolar, you're depressed, you're this, you're mentally unstable, you're whatever, oh my God, I'm so worried about you, whatever. And you're just like, yo man, you don't even know. But anyways, it's okay. So try not to take those things personally, and don't take it personally if they turn around and reject you, or if they turn around and they don't want to talk to you anymore. Again, this is all part of our contracts, all part of our blueprints. We are, anyone who's coming in our lives is there for a reason. Anyone who's coming out of our lives is there also. There's a reason for that too. We need to trust it. And when we say, I've been told this whole week, it's I know you trust us, Sabrina, but do you really? Because you keep asking. And I'm like, I totally, 1,000%, right? And I'm there with you, all of you. I just recognize the signs, and I recognize that old version of Sabrina that keeps wanting to show up all the time. And it's no. So everything has to die. Everything. So it's going to be painful, right? In death, there is pain, there is suffering, there is crying, there is all of the energies that you were feeling. We're always equating death with a physical being, but there's a death of an energy, there's a death of a vibration, there's a death of a soul, there's a death of a job, but there's a death in all of our lives, in all the aspects. So why we're always only honoring that dead person? Why can't we honor that dead version of self as well? And that's where we're at. So I'm going to talk about this on my Let's Talk, if I finally do it. Last week was really challenging, like I said, and I'm just listening to my body, and I'm listening to my soul at this point. It's my best friend, because it is me, right? So we're going to get into these readings, and I use the soul lessons. Let's see if I have it. I use the soul journey as the overall energy, because that's what we're traversing through. So it was good to have these cards. I love the messages in it. Also, as a note, I got my gift certificates in. These are physical, but I also can offer digital. And there's a little note in the back, the universe whispered, and this gift found its way to you. It's really cute. So if you want to offer gifts to any of your friends, family, whoever you want, those are available on my online site. And like I said, the notebooks will show up, I don't know when. Doesn't matter. Amazon, 1-day delivery, people. All right. So they'll be there at one point. All right. I'm adding this because I just got a message from my Amazon saying that they delivered my sample notebook, and I want to come here to show you. It's torn, whatever. I want to show you what I got here. So I created it originally in this format, and then I changed it to this format, which is bigger. I get it. It looks like a workbook. But I kind of like it more in this format. And I'll show you why. So inside there's like fun stuff about Aries. Let's say this is an Aries thing. But there's also like a coloring book. And, you know, like little notes, fun things in it. And the 6x9 is this, which could be fun too, I guess. It's like easier to, I'm not sure anymore. Like, would you rather write short, or would you rather, I'm like a big, like I like to write. Now this is kind of a workbook thing. So you guys let me know in the comments which you prefer, bigger or smaller. And I'll change that around. Exciting! And also I'm going to add that I was in the lobby and I just got picked up by a 25-year-old, literally. I was like, he's like asking my number. I was like, no, man. Wow. But I've still got it, girls and boys. So, yay. All right. I'm going to get into these readings. I love you. Enjoy these readings, and I'll see you in your reading. Hello, my beautiful. Like a nose thing. That was weird. I almost felt like someone was like, all right. Okay. We got this, Sabrina? I know. The energy is great for me today, which is good. I haven't felt so great in such a long time. I don't know why this is crooked. It's really freaking annoying me. Like, seriously, dude. Look. Hello, my beautiful Aries. We got guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So I saw this, and I actually honestly tried to get another card, and there was absolutely no way. They were like, no, you got to stick to this one. I was like, okay. And I was like, there's nothing wrong with and then I sat with it and I said, why should I have looked for another card, right? No. Guilt is showing up in your life because you are feeling remorse. You're feeling bad about how you treated someone, how someone treated you, you know, how like you've talked bad to yourself, how you talked bad about someone else, how, you know, all those feelings, whatever that is feeling that's coming up for you, it's coming up. So is every Aries feeling guilt? Maybe not. Are you feeling fear? Are you feeling regret? Are you feeling something? You're definitely feeling something. Whatever that energy is, because guilt is just telling me that there's something coming up that's very uncomfortable in your field. And there's like a realignment that needs to take place right now. Guilt is showing up because, you know, we've all been really mean to ourselves and to others. We have been. Let's be real. Like, let's like now play this little game that, oh no, I've never, you know, like there's a one point in your life that you have. You know, you've like talked back to somebody in haste or in like without thinking, you know, it's just, and there's that little piece, that little moment is coming up and it needs to clear. But can you allow it to clear? And it's like what I've been doing this whole week, is that allowing things to just come up, and I ugly cry and I ugly hit the pillow, whatever, scream, and it's gone. So stop feeling bad about this, because you're only making it worse and you're only keeping it nestled in that vessel of yours, right? You're keeping a little safe box for it, but we don't want a safe box for it. We need it out of the box, you know, and throw away the lock and key as well. All right, I love you, and I'll see you. No, we're gonna continue. Okay, let's begin. Wow, we started with a 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups, as you see here, is a happy couple with their children on the side. The cups all filled. Yellow is a beautiful energy of optimism and positivity. Yellow is also the sacral chakra, so you're feeling confident. 10 of Cups, so things are, you're feeling really good in your life right now. There's something, you know, positive happening to you, whether it's within your family, whether it's within your relationships, or just your spiritual journey or your work or whatever. 10 of Cups, man, is the happiest card in the deck in the minor arcana. So I feel, ooh, but the 10 always speaks of completion. So you're coming to the end of that journey only to begin something new. So I kind of love this. So let's see, 10 of Cups is a Pisces energy, if that's relevant to you. The next one is the Princess of Cups, which is heart chakra. The Princess of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and could be your children. That is a source of the happiness. Could be your grandchildren, the source of the happiness. Could be people around you that are younger than you, that are uplifting you, giving you that support. The Page of Cups is like a messenger of love, right? It's kind of an energy of opening yourself up to new love, opening yourself up to a new project idea, opening yourself up to something completely new, where you see this is a past energy, where once you were happy, where once things were working out. This is the thing, I want to talk about this. Aries gets all my like insights at the beginning of the zodiac readings. So we hold on to these moments a little bit too tightly, you know, because sometimes this moment is really beautiful, but it needs to end, right? And we need to let it go so that this new love can come in, or this new relationship can come in, or this new job can come in, or this new journey can open up. And there's nothing wrong with you releasing that. And but there's also, this is also doesn't mean that though. I'm just bringing up another scenario. But I feel like there's this beautiful energy, by the way. Like it's a divine energy here showing up, saying you're on the right trajectory, even if this is coming up, by the way, because even another little insight is this journey is not about happy, joy every single moment of your life. And I hate to say that, but it's true. We are not in, we are in full clearing of the vessel. And that requires us, I mean, if we were happy, joy every minute of our life, we'd be living in a cave, right? Because we are living in this external world and things are happening to us. And we are responding. This is like, how do you want to respond? Do you want to respond with love? That changes the whole trajectory of that situation. And I almost feel like that is like, and maybe you need to hang around people that are younger than you, that have more of a lust for life. But I don't know about that anyways. Right? Let's see. I want to look at everything so we get a better... Ooh, the Two of Cups in reverse is your challenge. So spiritual union as your challenge. That's a lot of love here. This is Cancer. So your whole, let me look at the Two of Cups, people. Okay. What the hell is going on here? I love it, actually. It's all water, which you are not compatible with. By the way, fire and water. You know, water like the water, like the fire. But I always like know how it extinguishes the fire. Jesus. That's like years in the making. I keep forgetting that. Anyways. Okay, when I look at these, I want to look at these everywhere. This is where the guilt probably is showing up. Some of you have possibly been in a relationship that is seemingly really happy, that has been really happy, was really good. Could have been with your daughter, with your son, you know what I'm saying? Like you had this is a bonding experience that is happening here as a result of this relationship, or it could be you, it could be other people in your life, whatever. This could be someone younger coming into your life that is not your husband or your wife. That's a possibility as well, right? Like I'm giving you all the scenarios because I see the Two of Cups as a challenge. And the Two of Cups as a challenge means that, you know, this is you letting go of, I almost want to say that you know, there could have been some unfaithfulness within this beautiful relationship, or there could have been guilt, you know, like anger, frustration, you holding on to this twin flame energy, this soulmate energy. You're holding on to something and not even allowing any other love to come in because you're so, oh, that's so interesting. You're so fixed on this ideation of how love should be and how it's supposed to materialize in your life, that you're almost, you're not even opening up yourself to, okay, like I said, this could be your daughter or son. It's not like you're having a relationship with them. It's just like that family relationship, right? But there's a lot of different relationships as usual. Here, I'm just feeling that there is a, you can't force situations. You know, you can't enforce those kind of family bondings either. If it happens, it happens. You can't be like, oh, we were really good when you were young and now you are like detached from me and I'm gonna buy my love to you, with you, and I'm gonna force you to love me, and your kids are like, yo, leave me alone, mom or dad, like just let it go. And it's very challenging for a parent, you know. Then you start to feel guilty and you start to feel angry, you start to feel frustrated, you start to feel all the feels. But when I'm looking at this and I'm like, can you be okay with where you are right now in your life? Maybe this is exactly where you need to be, at this falling out moment. You know, like, because we try hard. Well, no, we have to fix it. And it's like, no, you have to let it go. You have to surrender and let it go too. And let it flow, right? So that this can come back into your life. And that your true soulmates will come into your life. And your true whatever, you know, and you're like, what do you mean? Those are my children. I'm like, your children are extensions of you and they will always be part of you. Whether they're in physically your life or not. So can you just let them do their journey? You know, stop holding on, stop trying to control. Stop like making them feel guilty. Perhaps that's what's coming up to. There's so many different scenarios here. But like if it comes to a relationship where you were once really happy and now there's a new opportunity coming in for you, don't hold on to that ideation of what a soulmate should be, what a union should feel like, because another person, you know, like you've given so much love to someone else and they haven't been able to return it, and now you're like, I'm done. I don't want love. I'm over it. And the universe is coming in saying, no. You're not done. You're not over it. You know, stop feeling guilty for how you were in that old relationship. Stop feeling regret or whatever it is you're feeling, because I, the universe, I, the divine, I, God, am bringing you in someone else. It's kind of, wow. Like I said, there's a lot of scenarios, and like it's someone else. It could be the same person coming in a new light. But can you just let it go and not attach to it? And not attached to how this person will react, how this person will come in, and let it go. Finished. You know, release yourself from the guilt of having done something wrong. You know, there's a lot of things here where, you know, there's people here that may have left you, which are children, which are siblings, which are, you know, your lovers, whatever it is, and you're feeling like it's at fault. And the universe is like, no, release, because this will come back to you. A more substantial union is on your way. And can you trust that? And kudos for having a beautiful life before, but now we're ready for something new. That's a little challenging for all of us, even you Aries. So let's see what these cards have for us, the advice. Beauty. I'm always like perplexed when I see beauty. 527. Let me read it. The Wood Nymph. see what it has to say. Remarkable spiritual beauty is growing within you. Be aware of the beauty that is around you, and splendor will expand in your life. Create beauty in your home, even in the smallest ways, and an inner grace will radiate out from you. You are truly and utterly gorgeous and lovable. As you cherish yourself, the luminescence around you will grow. I kind of like this, actually, because it's like finding, like a lot of us, when things go wrong within relationships, we turn and say, oh my God, I'm too fat, I'm too skinny, I'm ugly, or I'm like, and you start feeling all the feels and the why didn't work out, instead of really trusting. This is where trust comes in, and it comes in a big way. It's really trusting that this is working out the way it's supposed to work out. Even if it's making you very uncomfortable and it's making you feel very ugly or feeling very that, you gotta know that you're a beautiful, lovable soul. That your original blueprint is all about that. That you are taken care of and you're provided for, and you're not here, and it's not all about love, relationships here, people. It's about finding that love within you. And the next one is really interesting. It's like, wait for winter, which is now for the Northern Hemisphere. During the colder months of the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. I love that. It's really cool. Right? But I mean, don't wait for anything, man. Just, if you have good intentions, which is love and pure love, that instant manifestation will occur. If your intention is to screw someone else's life, or is to get back at someone, revenge, or you already know what that means. It's a no to the manifestation. And it's laced with a lot of lessons. Wow, Sabrina, losing my mind. Okay, so I pulled out my Angels of Atlantis, because sometimes I need some angel love here. And we got Archangel Gabriel, and we got Balance. And I want to read the message because I don't have to explain. We're going to read the message. So, Gabriel wants you to know you have been too busy and wishes you to become more earthed, take stock of past actions that have resulted in your life process becoming out of balance. Whenever our yin-yang dualistic force moves out of balance, our energy drops. Gabriel asks you to create harmony by yielding to meditation and stillness so that the divine messengers may remove your burdens. Lovely. It's true. This is like stillness is how we move through these energies. It's like breathing and not trying to find explanations, and trying to just trust that happiness and love are already within you. It's not something you need to go outside of you to find. It's just there. So I brought Talking to Heaven cards, which are cards that I use often because I got a lot of people up there or down there, wherever the hell it is. Talking to Heaven. And I love to bring it out just to get a message. So I felt compelled to do that. Same for you. And if you have anyone in heaven, this is for you. I have a new understanding, which is really beautiful because, as we all know, death is just a temporary, right? It's just like the physical vessel is just temporary, and we are moving into something new. And now having a new understanding is like, basically just trust that I've left the earth for a reason, and it probably has a lot to do with you. Not because of you, but because, I've learned from you, and now I'm teaching you from a beyond, or now I'm learning from you from beyond, or I have given you, because everyone around us is a fractal of us, and nothing just disappears. You know, when they die, their soul moves into you too. So this is really beautiful. I have an understanding of why I left and how I left, and it's just saying, you know, I love you and just trust, and I'm always around you. All right, my beautifuls, I love you, and yeah, I'm itchy on my left. Am I getting money? I think that's what it is. All right, I'll see you next week, and have a beautiful December. I know it's crazy time, but enjoy. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. I know I have to say it all the time. Thank you, Laurie, for being a Ko-fi member, and I also have gift certificates if you're interested in offering that to your friends and family. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. We got abundance, of course. I'm a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Gorgeous card. And when I got this card, I was laughing, like hysterically, actually, because I was like, okay, as a Taurus, I'm like, things are not working out as they seem for me, but I understand why, and I've done a lot of work this week around that. And the message is, when you are in your highest vibration, you will receive. But when you are constantly worrying about how you're going to pay this, when is the next thing, like what if you're in a contract if you're in negotiations, if you're in court for money or finances, disputes, if you're worried about the future, your pension, if you're worried about material things, how am I going to get my gifts for Christmas? Why am I in this situation? Abundance is not that it leaves you. It's just there. It's just not going to come in, right? It's just like, because it's not even that it's not going to come in. It's like already within us. We are abundant beings. Whether it's love, whether it's like money, because the thing is, money is on this earth plane. Money is substantial. Time makes sense, but in the ethers, those don't make sense. They're like, we don't care. I said, I understand you don't care, but we actually do need it, right, to survive in this earth plane. And they're like, stop attaching to it. Stop thinking that you need it, because the fact is, if the human continuously believes that they need that to survive, then it will constantly remain on this earth plane. And I said, I understand that, but there's billions of people on this earth who believe that. So it's not like one person. They're like, you don't know. Basically. So I'm giving you a little insight of how I talk to my higher self and what is coming in the messages. Abundance is within the original blueprint, along with peace, along with freedom, along with happiness, along with love, along with all of it. It's all there. It's already embedded within us. And this is something that we forget, because we think it comes from an external source when it doesn't. It's already here. So can you, I'm getting all these beautiful, I love it. Oh my God, I should use this as my let's talk. So, okay, Sabrina is in talk to herself mode. Get ready for that. Let us get on with this reading. I love this, and I love that this is showing up. So if you're feeling depleted, and if you're feeling that this is why you keep bringing this up, this is just a message that the universe wants to bring to you, that divine, God, creator, source, is like, you are abundant, and you need to start believing in it. Alrighty? Okay, so let's begin. We have the Queen of Coins, which is Capricorn, Taurus, energy. The Queen of Coins is that, exactly. Look, she's holding this massive coin on her throne. There's a lion behind her, which is really interesting. As a Leo rising myself. I love it. Anyways, There's blue, but is it a blue this? I feel like this is more purple or indigo. I feel like this is a third eye. Anyways, okay, like I said, bear with me. The Queen of Coins showing up. This could be your mother. This could be a mentor. It could be a boss in your life. It could be an older sister. It could be someone in your life that it's usually a little bit older than you because it's a queen, but it could be your age. It could be whatever it is. It's not usually someone younger than you, but like anything goes. This is an energy, or it could be you, right? You embodying this. You becoming powerful in the sense, embodying abundance. Like truly owning the coin right here. Saying, yes, it's mine. So I have nothing to worry about. Doesn't matter what my bank says. Doesn't matter what my credit card statements say. Doesn't matter with all these like impending things say. I am fully abundant, and I truly believe in that. But before you say I am, truly believe that you are. So, and it's like, I say, I trust. I trust that abundance is within me. I do trust it, but I gotta start believing in it. So the Queen of Coins here. This could also be someone, I mean, let's look at, could be someone that's going to help you, support you in a project, invest in you. This could be you investing in a project, and this is a go, you know, like there's a feeling, a good feeling about this. This is a feeling about somebody like nurturing you, supporting you, helping you through something that is very challenging in your life. So let's continue. The Knight of Wands, which is a Sagittarius energy, which is my moon. All right, so the Knight of Wands. And the cat and the Queen of Coins, pretty good meeting of minds. Someone who's interested in money, he's interested in taking it and like, let's go. There's like a very interesting energy, the Knight of Wands. It's a go, go, go. It's go travel. It's are you sitting on your money? Are you like, whatever the money that you have, why aren't you doing something with it? Why aren't you expanding your business? Why aren't you creating your own business, creating a project? Why aren't you putting it into there? The Knight of Wands is someone who doesn't sit on his laurels. He's like, let's do this. Let's expand to other countries. Let's expand to, like, what are you doing? Like, and the Knight of Wands is like, yo, like, you got it. You have the smarts. You are savvy. When it comes to finances, let's say you're nurturing, you're a supportive leader, you're someone who can multitask, you know, you're someone who can like take on responsibilities. And the Knight of Wands, I don't want to take on the responsibility, but I'll take you there, right? That's what this is. It's just kind of interesting. I like this. You know, you don't have, like, knights and queens, I see them as people in your lives. These are someone, again, younger than the queen. You know, it could be someone younger, it could be your children, it could be, I don't feel like it's that. I feel like I almost feel like this could be you as a boss, whether you're a man or woman watching, and this is like the younger, like your colleagues or this, but maybe they're giving you ideas, they're giving you advice, and you're not like, you're like, you're being a little too conservative about it. So like, open yourself up to new possibilities, to new ideas. That's that. But I'm feeling travel. I keep getting travel and adventure showing up in my head here. So that's something to look into. Okay. Your challenge is the Ace of Swords. Triumphant success. So it's not the challenge is not success. The Ace of Swords is communication. So there is a miscommunication here with yourself and with, like, it's almost like right away when I saw Ace of Swords, I said, oh, you're not listening. You know, you the universe is coming in, whatever you believe, right? The universe or God is coming in and opening the path for you, opening the door, a possibility of, and you're like, I don't trust myself. I don't know about this. And hence why there's like a blockage here. And then and there's people around you that are like, come on, let's go traveling, let's take a road trip, let's do this. And you're like, no, I can't. because you're overthinking. Like you're overthinking. Well, what if? Well, what if that happens? And what if this happens? I don't have enough money. I can't do this. That's really interesting, actually. And obviously, if it says success here, it's obviously a blockage in that. You cannot succeed. You cannot win. You know, you cannot like gain anything if you're constantly disbelieving yourself. You know, if you're constantly not trusting yourself. And the Queen of Coins is someone who fully trusts herself, by the way, and she sits very comfortably on her throne. The Knight of Wands is a little bit impulsive, very spontaneous, very doesn't think. She kind of thinks. Capricorn, let's be real. She's like thinking about her next moves. And there's this kind of interesting energy these two bring, because it's almost like you're needing to channel a little bit of more, less thinking and more doing energy. And I keep getting this message. It's for some of you, for me, I don't know what it is, but it's like, can you just trust that the door, the path that we're opening up for you is going to emerge, like it's going to bring out that abundance within you. And if someone comes and asks you to be spontaneous, instead of just do it, because we're actually going to open a door for you, if you understand what I'm saying. like someone asks you on a date, say yes. Someone asks you to go for coffee, say yes. Of course, listen to your energies, because even last week I had people like asking me all these things and I was like, no, right? So, but this is like something, when I see the Queen of Coins, it could be within your family, but it really looks like, and with this Ace of Swords here, it really looks that there is a miscommunication amongst employers, employees, like friends, that way. I see this happening here. Oh, schnitzel. All right. Okay, I remember this now. The Seven of Swords is here. Seven of Swords is Aquarius. The Seven of Swords, you see she's holding 5 swords and there's 2 swords on the ground. She's holding 5 swords because too many people have stolen from her, have been dishonest from her, have lied to her, have cheated on her, have been mischievous, There's that energy. This is the energy of, it's not a nice energy. It looks pretty, but it's not a nice energy. And so if we look at all these cards together here, Ace of Swords, by the way, is a Cancer. It's not a Cancer. It's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So Swords energies are all about communication. It's ruled by, anyways. It's ruled by, I was like, it was ruled by, it doesn't matter what it's ruled by. It's like, right away, it's very clear as day. Some of you are in a business situation where there's young people involved or young people, or whatever this Knight of Wands energy is that is involved, that is talking shit about you. Is talking behind your back, is, there's a lot of misalignment in that sense. People not being completely honest and truthful with you. And you're not being completely honest and truthful with them, by the way. And that's what's causing maybe this lack of abundance in your life, because you're not fully sitting on your throne. And it's time to get fully comfortable and express yourself to whoever it needs to express. I like the Knight of Wands energy only because I keep going back to him, because I feel like he's that person in your life, or he or she is that person in your life that is going to help you move out of this stuck energy. It's going to be like, come on, let's go. Let's like change shit up, right? We can't be like sitting idle all the time. We can't be overthinking. We can't allow these people who in our lives are untrustworthy to continuously do this, to continuously put blocks in front of us, obstacles. We can't allow this because we're allowing them to do this. And the Seven of Swords, I want to show you, like, the Seven of Swords is also an energy which I've seen in one other tarot deck, which is the Good Tarot, and I loved it. It's a nonconformist. Seven of Swords is like, yo, you can lie about me, you can lie to me in my face, you can do all the things you want to do, but it's because I see things differently. I'm an Aquarius. I like, I may come off as very cold, or I may come off as too this or too that, or not enough this or not enough that, but it's because you are you're changing up and revolutionizing the field. And in that way, I would say, okay, there will be miscommunication, and there will be people around you that will want to quash you, or will want to like reject you, or want to that. And this could all be part of this. You know, this could be all holding you back from actually being successful within your projects, within your business, within your jobs, you know, at home or whatever this is. I don't see the home here that too much. I feel really about jobs and projects or hobbies or whatever it is that you're doing. You're like a little bit holding yourself back because of your overthinking, or because others are clearly not being completely truthful to you, and also because you're changing up the field. That's a lot of, because I want to show you the last card is the Ace of Swords, which is this, and the Ace of Swords. Look at her. She's like out of the water with the sword in the air, and she's like, okay, I'm done. Like Taurus is done. Taurus is going to fully express themselves, even knowingly that it might hurt every single person around them, but they have to fully be transparent and be authentic, but in a loving way, because our blueprint is love and abundance, right? It's love in the end. It's all about love. She sits on her throne because she's full of love for herself and for others. She sits with that big coin in her hand because she loves to give and she loves to receive. But it's not, I'm going to lend you money because you're fucking annoying and I'm going to do it anyways, or I'm going to do it because I want to be loved by the world, you know? You're doing it because I want to love. I'm doing it from my heart. I'm receiving the money from my heart. I'm receiving the love. I'm receiving the advice with love, and I'm throwing it back right at you. Even though you're lying to me, even though you're talking behind my back, even though you're trying to bring me down, even though la 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 la, la all of those laws. Ultimately, there's no winning, because you're just gonna like, it's gonna be a back and forth, right? Oh, well, you said this to me, and I said this, and you lied to me. And I'm not saying to sit around and allow people to steal from you. But honesty, like, yo, this is not good. This is not integral. This is not da-da-da. This is you leaving the company. This is you leaving this. This is you. And that's it. And being okay with it. Because you're acting with integrity towards your soul. Blueprint. Right? And it's you speaking up. You have been like holding back a little bit too much. And I'm going to tell you that you are not going to be loved by everybody in your life. And most of you know this already. Like, we talk, and it's like you cannot appease everybody's ways. We cannot. And if you're, and en plus, and also if you are on this journey, it's impossible. It's impossible to actually find full alignment with others. It's not going to happen. So trust your instincts here, and trust that your blueprint is in place and that you have access to it all. And anything that is uncomfortable with you has to be addressed quickly. Not, I can't see it, I don't know what's going on, and I just like hit the nail on the head. Okay, this is it. Boom. And also I see travel. So let's see what else you have. And you have strength. Ancient oak spirit. This is even the cover of the tarot deck, of the oracle deck. I love it. Yes. The oak tree stands there with willful strength through the storms, and it does not move. This is who you are. You are the light. You have the power. You keep giving it away. You keep giving away your power to everyone else around you because they have more money, because they are richer, because they have this, because they look like this, because they... Who cares? You're a beautiful, abundant being of light that will receive when you release all of this stigmas and all of this blah blah from the external world. When you sit as the king or the queen of pentacles on your throne. And it's not to say that you're higher than anyone. On a throne, on your chair, on your sofa, on your carpet, wherever you want to do it, you sit there comfortably knowing that I'm here to lead, first of all, and I'm here to trust my instincts, and I'm here to speak my truth, and I'm here not to give my power away anymore. I'm done. I'm here to have fun, to go on adventures, to enjoy this earth plane, not to hide. I mean, if you need to hide, you need to hide. I'm only saying that because I'm hiding, but but if, like you know, and you need to listen. You need to listen, because you know. Wish wisely. Love it. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dream come true. I mean, wish wisely is wish with love, not with hate, not with greed, not with anger. You know this. And instant manifestation will occur. Plain and simple. Wow, I didn't see this. This is amazing. I love it. So I took out the Angel of Atlantis Oracle cards because I feel it's some angel love. And we got Uriel. Abundance. Totally funny. I love it. Okay, these things make Sabrina happy. Uriel. UV, right? Before Z. Okay. The Tree of Life. OMG, people. There's a tree here too. The Tree of Life brings abundant flow into your life at this very moment, and this is why you have singularly chosen Uriel's oracle. The core of all abundance is the source. When you totally believe in the flow of the divine nectar, the bounty of God is responding in like measure. Develop the muscle of your faith by the positive regard of all your amazing achievements. Fill your life with gratitude for the abundance you are receiving and speak, I am infinitely abundant in spirit. I have plenty of wealth and my riches increase every day. Be careful with the spells. If you don't really truly believe, I will stick to that forever and ever. So, like I said in my intro, I have gift certificates, which cute message in the back. If you're interested in gifting a friend or family, I want to thank all my Ko-fi members. There's like 5 or 6 of Tauruses out there. I really appreciate you guys for supporting me on a monthly basis. If you want to support me too, it's as low as $11.11 up to $99, I believe. And you get special monthly updates. I'm also going to give you an extra card here. This is Talking to Heaven. I refer to this often just because I have a lot of people in heaven and I like to hear messages. So I'm going to share a message with you from someone who is, we are soulmates. I love that. So whoever is already gone in your life, know that they are always around you. If they're your soulmates, they're here with you, and they're hugging you, and they're kissing you, and they're urging you to move on, and they're your biggest supporters. They are. I love them. Okay, so this is your message. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me as usual. And I will see you next week, my beautiful Taurus. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. We got death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So how opportunistic, opportunistic? How amazing is that we get this card? And last week we got new beginnings, which is the same idea, is like death of an old and into the new. To me, this card speaks of soul contracts that are completing or ending. And can you recognize them, right? This is the thing. This is a huge thing for every freaking person on this earth. Relationships end, jobs end, I can't even think of it. Lifestyles end, friendships end, contracts end, rental agreements end, things end. And at that moment, can you recognize it as a stepping stone? Can you recognize it as, okay, it's over. I don't need to go back to it. Even though I had a beautiful time with that person 10 years ago or 5 years ago, and I'm going to think about it, and I'm going to keep that moment really alive in my head. But, most of the relationship was not fulfilling. Or, we do that. We do this as humans. We do not want things to end because ending is failure in this society. And it's not. Ending is like the universe saying, chop, chop, close the door, let's go. Let's go on to the next. Because, as a Gemini, you could understand this. You get bored easily. So, why wouldn't you want to open that next door? To me, I feel like this is some of you holding on to a once was, to a situation that is just clearly not working out, and you're still holding on to it because you're afraid to walk outside of the line. I just finished doing your Gemini notebook. Oh my God, it's freaking hilarious. When it comes on Amazon, you better buy it because it's so funny. Anyways, note. So I love this energy. To me, death is such a beautiful, it's a word that people cringe at. But to me, it's like, we are temporarily on this earth plane. Our physical vessel we're here to have fun and enjoy our lives to the fullest because we're temporary, right? Our soul is the one that lives on forever, and it moves into a new body, into a new lifetime, into a new plane of earth or whatever. So enjoy it, and also recognize stop wasting your time and holding on to something that wants to go, that is no longer part of your lifetime plan. Yeah, it's like a challenge one. Okay, so we have, I don't know why it's so crooked. It's crooked. Anyway. Awakening, Judgment card, Truth card, number 20. And we have this master, I guess, teacher. Oh, she's sitting, she's on like a balance. I didn't notice that. Scales of justice kind of thing. And she's looking out into the cosmos. Interesting. Truth. Are you being completely truthful to yourself when it comes to the endings? Because it all comes down to that. It all comes down to you. This is a judgment card. You judging yourself and judging another. Okay, let's do this. You're judging yourself because you want to leave this relationship. You're judging yourself because you want to move on to a new job. You're judging yourself because what are other people going to think? What are that? Then you judge other people because they're like, who do they think they are? They want to leave me? Who do they think they are? It's like, it's not that. Let it go. And I talked about this with Aries, I believe, is that this notion that we hold on to people, We honor the death of people. You know, people die in our lives, we honor them. And we grieve them and we feel for them, but we don't honor the death of our relationships. And we don't honor the death of ourselves, our old versions of self. We don't honor the death of our pets. We don't honor, we do. We don't honor the death of our rental contract ending. We don't honor these things. We just look at them as failures. We look at them as soul suckages. Like, we constantly go back to them and say, oh, I did this wrong, or they did this wrong. And it's like, yo, are you for real? Like, no. Step into your truth here. You got so many experiences left to live on this earth. Why would you want to hold on to that same one that keeps disappointing you, that keeps bringing you down, that keeps lowering your vibration? That's all. Accept the death of whatever it is and move on, Gemini. Stop holding on to the past, because you can't, if you're continuously there, you cannot create anything new. And I got to tell you that this is so important for everyone to hear. If everyone is a starseed here, or resonates as someone who is, aware of this journey, if you continuously hold on to this thing that you know is not working out anymore, you will remain in this old timeline. You will remain in this old vibration. And it's not a place you want to be. I mean, unless you want to be there, but I'm not sure of that. So, let's get on to the second card. The Two of Swords. The Two of Wands. Two of Wands. The waiting game. So there is a, what do you call that? It's not coming to me. Wow, man. Hourglass. Wow, dude. Okay. The Two of Wands is an energy that you are at a crossroads. He's here, and now he's having to decide between two paths, which are, like, here there's branches and there's roots, right? There's branches and roots. Either way is not a bad way. Roots is like an energy of groundedness. Branches, new opportunity. So where is it here that this death that is occurring in your life, you getting really honest with yourself? If you get really honest with yourself, that's so good. So I don't know what everyone is experiencing death of sorts in their life right now. Where are you holding on to this? Where are you holding on? Where are you not letting go? At that moment, ask yourself, pretend that you're this person walking around this hourglass. Where do I want to be? Do I want to hold on and just stay with the comfortable, or do I want to move into the new? Do I want to stay in the comfortable, which is really uncomfortable? You know what I'm saying? You have to ask yourself these questions. It's like you're responsible for your new version of self, and you're responsible for your journey, and you're responsible for this next new job to come in. You're responsible for this. You are, because this is your life. So, this is exciting. All right. Your challenge is the Three of Swords. Oh my God. Pain and suffering. Three of Swords is heartbreak. So there's the part of you that is holding on, because you don't want to create pain and suffering for another. You don't want to feel the pain and suffering, but death brings that, right? Death is a period of grief and mourning, and I'm mourning my old version. I'm being honest about it. I'm completely mourning her, but I know that I want to move into the new. So I gotta let her go, and I no longer want to hold on to those old dreams and those old things, because they don't work in the next step of my life. So the Three of Swords is like, what are you holding on to really here? And it's to really own this journey of yours and own this next path. And the journey could be a lot more. It could be in earth terms. It could be your jobs, your relationships, your homes, whatever it is that's important to you right now. But you're needing to really get honest with yourself. this truth card here. And the choices that you need to make are yours and yours alone. It has nothing to do with anyone else. No one else. Even if you have children, they are the extensions of you. Not you the extensions of them. So they are the extension of you, and they will follow where you go. But you have this is a choice that needs to be made for you to move into the next contract, to move into the next part of your journey, which is full of exciting experiences. Trust me on this, people. We have been going through so much heaviness. We cannot possibly move into something more heavy than this, or more dense than this. So stop holding on to something that is not working. It's just going to bring you lower and lower and lower, and we don't want to go there. We just don't want to go there. Look at this card. This is the root chakra. I love it. It's kind of interesting that it's showing up right now, because that's that grounded part of yourself. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're needing to choose that grounded part of yourself. It's not only grounded. This is the root of who you are. This is the foundation of who you are. Not Gemini in general. You. The Gemini that is watching me right now. What is your foundation? What keeps you? What's the drive? What's the drive that gets you up in the morning? You know, where do you want to be in your life? Are you exactly where you are in your life? That's the foundation. That's the root chakra. Is 2 feet on the ground. Am I 1 foot on the ground all the time? Always like teetering. I'm not sure. I'm like staying in this marriage because that's because I'm staying in this marriage because I love this man or I love this woman. Those are 2 feet on the ground. Ask yourself these questions. Am I in this job because it's financially secure, but it's like boring? 1 foot off the ground. That is the goal here, is to find that why and find that you in this universe, and to be okay with the endings, and to stop resisting the pain, because with death, with loss comes pain, and it's ego. Because we are living on the earth, accept it, like feel through it, love it, release it. We are grieving, we are mourning, but we don't live in it. We release it. But it's up to you to take that responsibility. This is a big one. All right. Sanctuary. Mystic Meadow. I kind of love this right now. You need to find a sanctuary. 1000%. What does that mean? Where is that in your life? Is it like in your bathroom? Go for it. Go take a bath. You know what I'm saying? Is it on your couch? Is it like walking in the mountains? Is it a retreat? Is it a cabin? Find that place where you can just be you. And you can grieve this old relationship with self, this old version of self, this old. Grieve it. But we can't grieve when we're surrounded by people all the time. And a lot of the people who are always surrounded by people is because they're avoiding. The sanctuary is necessary. Find it. Live in it. Feel it. It's not just a sanctuary. Yeah, I drank a bottle of wine, Sabrina, and I watched Netflix. Yeah, I really felt everything. You felt nothing because you just like numbed everything. I'm saying sit in it. Put a candle on, go in the darkness, do whatever the hell you want, but you need to feel this pain. And then the next day you'll wake up. I'm telling you, I've been doing it for 1 week now. And it's challenging as F, but it is so relieving to move through the mourning process. And I can only recognize it because I've mourned a lot to physical beings, and this is exactly that. So, hidden depths. Something hidden is about to, something hidden is about to come to light. Perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. I mean, this is everything. It's here. And you'll find it in your sanctuary when you're grounded. You know, like it's all like coming together. Being completely honest with ourselves and truthful with ourselves is step one. And then you're ready. You're just so free and you're ready for the next path. And it's going to be amazing. But do your work. Do your work. Oh, I have Archangel's card, and we have Archangel Zadkiel, and it's gratitude. And I want to show it. I want to read it to you. Gratitude. No. You have chosen this card to remind you of the beauty recently received and how important it is to be grateful for gifts. In truth, our planet is filled with such fruits of grace. If we allow ourselves to see them, period. Zadkiel teaches us to open our hearts and to reveal generosity and kindness to others. There is no scarcity in the place of ultimate well-being and joy we know as the source. Loss is only a condition created on planet Earth in our constant desire to possess more. Therefore, allow your own gifts to inform others on this your path, bestowing the refined sense of your joy wherever you are. Sorry. Okay. Loss is just a construct. Death is just a construct, right? Fear, all of it. But we know what? We're earthly beings and we're moving through them. So respect that and honor that. So before I get into the next cards, which is Talking to Heaven, I just want to show you that I have a new gift certificate, which is cool. You can do this digitally as well with a little cute message in the back. If you want to buy for friends and family, also you book my sessions, and also that's it. So let's get into this. I pulled out Talking to Heaven for those of you who have lost loved ones. This is their message to you, my beautiful Gemini. And also, if you have not lost anyone in your lifetime, you have definitely lost other people in other lifetimes. So still a message for you. All right. Oh, this is interesting. I had to leave that way. This is a big one because some of these might have left, some of these people may have left voluntarily or in an accident or however it is. And can you just trust the way they left and don't beat yourself up for it and don't blame yourself for it, don't shame yourself for it, because it's all a soul contract. So they're sending you their love your way. Oh, I'm going to read it. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. Beautiful. It almost makes me cry, these cards. All right, I love you. All right, my beautiful Gemini. This is a beautiful reading. You know what to do. I love, love, love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. We got honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Honesty is a huge thing, like I said, on Instagram and Facebook, and I love it. It's like, we can't expect honesty from another if you're not honest with yourself. It's plain and simple. And how many of you are actually honest with yourself? When it comes to yourself, when it comes to your life, when it comes to your path, when it comes to your body, when it comes to your mind, when it comes to your job, the people around you, your friends, your family, your relationships, how many of you are actually honest about how you feel? Are you actually transparent? You know, this is a huge thing because we move through this life constantly on the surface. You know, not wanting to ruffle any feathers, not wanting to cause any pain, not wanting people, I don't want people to not like me. I need everybody to love me. I want, when I walk in the room, everybody has to, oh my gosh, she's here or he's here. And it's not the way it is. Like, it's not everybody's going to love you. And I got to tell you, if you're on this journey, like I said in the beginning of this, not everyone's going to love you. Because one, you're a trigger. Number two, you are not on the same path. You see things differently. You feel things differently. So you got to trust yourself here, Cancer. And you got to trust that if that person is rejecting you, or if that person is talking bad about you, if that person is blaming you, if that person, it's not yours to take, it's theirs. Because you're being honest with yourself. But I got to tell you, if you're not being honest with yourself and these things are happening, it's something to pay attention to. Right? Because you're only lying to yourself. And when you lie to yourself, what happens? Lesson after lesson after lesson. Plain and simple. You're like, okay, Sabrina. So I got to tell you in advance that I am in like a very energized mood, which is rare since this week was insane in the membrane. So you're going to have to be patient with me. I'm going to be a little crazy. So I want to thank him for being a Ko-fi member. And if you want to join my Ko-fi membership, where you can support me on a monthly basis like she does, that would be awesome. Also, I want to tell you that I got a gift certificate that I just printed. Really cute message in the back. And they're digital as well, so it doesn't have to be physical. All right, love you. Okay, love you. See, I'm crazy. Let us begin. Oh, boom. We begin with the devil. Alrighty then. The devil. The devil is a Capricorn energy. So the devil, again, has a bad rap, but the devil could be someone in your life that is a nuisance, right? Someone in your life with a huge ego, someone who is controlling, someone who is manipulative, you know, that kind of energy. It could be the shadow side of you showing up as well. It could be that part of you that, yeah, I want to be honest, Sabrina, but I can't because everyone's going to hate me, or like, I don't know where I'm going. I'm such a loser. It could be a dark night of the soul. It is what it is. And allow the dark night of the soul to come up so that you can clear it. Stop trying to find an answer for it. Stop trying to figure it out. Why? Why am I feeling like this? Why do I feel like so depressed? Why do I feel so sad? Why do I feel? And the universe like, just, can you feel it? Feel through this. You know? If there's someone manipulating you, like, I'm going to tell you, like, straightforward. I've told this to many people, and people don't like to hear this. But if the devil energy is coming up in your field, if you are feeling manipulated, if you're feeling aggressed, if you're feeling whatever, it's because it's something that's within you that needs to clear. And we can't blame just that person in front of us, because they're just being the mirror. They're just reflecting what is inside. And you're like, no, Sabrina, they are really evil. I'm like, well, if you see evil, then you have evil within you. Because if you are full of love, you cannot see evil. You cannot see manipulation. You cannot see that. Because it doesn't even affect you. You're like, I'm over it. I'm done. So I'm not telling you that this is going to happen overnight, that you're all going to be full of love, people. This is happening. This is here. This is it, people. So the devil is here. Let's just see why. You know, Sabrina went into the whole speech, but it is important to just put that out there. The Six of Swords, moving on. Aquarius energy. So I got to tell you, when I see these two together, it's clear as day that if there is someone around you in your life that keeps bringing up this part of you, for number one, you got to face it. But number two, why are you punishing yourself over and over again? Why do you remain in this relationship? Why do you remain in this job? Why do you remain in this home that you live in, that you're constantly berated by neighbors or whatever? Why are you constantly putting yourself through tests over and over again? That's a question that you need to ask yourself. That's how you become honest. Why do I allow bad behavior all the time? Why am I allowing someone to control me? Why am I allowing to be manipulated? I'm going to go back and I'm going to sit a little bit and understand that perhaps I was a manipulator at 7 years old, or whatever, or I bullied someone, whatever it is, and I'm going to forgive myself for it. And then I'm going to look at this and I'm going to walk away from this because I can no longer stay here anymore because I recognize it. So I love this freaking cards here for you because you are being tested in a big, big way. The devil could be, corporation. It could be the institutions of this earth plane that are affecting you. We can be affected by it, but we don't have to be. Like, it's move away from it. Move away from these limitations that other people are trying to create in your life. You're not here to follow other people's rules. Remember this. Nobody has power over you. Nobody can set rules in your life other than yourself. I know it's challenging for you guys to hear. You're like, what are you talking about, Sabrina? We live in a society, blah, blah. But yeah, because you have given the power away to other people to create this society for you, which is you're the one. So, like, stop blaming the devil when you're allowing the devil to do it, right? So if you allow all these institutions, all this to create these limitations in your life, create these blockages, you're allowing it. So you can't blame anybody. You can walk away though. You can move on and say, I'm going to move into my own form of love, of self and others, right? Your challenge is judgment. I love this. This is so great. I mean, it's not great, but it's like, it makes a lot of sense. It's like your full judgment of self. You are almost, it's kind of like you're not leading your own life. That's what I see here. You're leading a life for other people. So that my boss could be happy, so my colleagues can love me, so my family can revere me, so my this can admire me, so she can or he can do, it's like, what? Are you for real? No, man. No. And you're bringing out the dark night of the soul within you almost on purpose. Maybe that's your soul test, your soul lesson, or your soul contract. But there's a part of you that needs to release this. This could be an old relationship coming up or coming into your life again. Why are we going back to the old? Like a lot of people are like, well, if it's meant to be, it will be. It is. But if it was this, if it was devilish, it comes back, then no. Right? We all know this. After how many years of this on this earth plane, you all know that as a human, you want to return and go back to something that was broken because you think that you're fixed and they're fixed, and you could fix things, and that's the way it works. You're elevating, and so maybe they are too, but it's something really important here for you to trust this journey of yours, which is the Six of Swords. Stop judging yourself. Stop judging the people around you, because it's the same thing. If you're judging yourself, you're judging other people. It's the same thing. It's not someone else's fault for where you're at in your life. It's not someone else's, it's not someone else's. It's like, it's you. It's all about you here, Cancer. Be honest with you. This is like addictions. This is obsessions. This is a lot of things here. Like some of you may have had like alcohol or drugs or gambling or shopping or whatever it is, and it's like it's time to leave it go, let it go. It's not that easy. I'm not saying it's easy, But there's a lot coming up here for you, Cancer. And the only reason it's coming up is because you're not fully honest with yourself. Are you truly in love with this person in your relationship? Are you truly in love with yourself when you're in this relationship? Are you truly working at the highest of love within these situations? These are important things to look into, because as we move through this journey, you're not here to bend for other people. You're here to stand tall in your own essence, which could trigger other people because you're being honest, but it is what it is. So, wow. Strength. Power. It's time to take your power back, Cancer. And you're doing this by not engaging in this manipulation, in this power, in this what you're not doing. You're walking away from it. But before you walk away from it, you're also doing the work within. Very important. Very, very important. Because it's very true. If this is showing up in your life, it's because it's embedded within you. And you're needing to love it and release it. And this is just my piece of advice. But if you continuously ignore it, it will continuously return. And you will always be in this loop-de-loop. Stop judging yourself. Stop judging other people. Everyone is ultimately love in this world. And a lot of people have, fallen under the spells of external forces, or they're so jaded and they just tunnel vision. Can you honor their journey and release and just instill the power within you? Find that power within you. You are a lion. We are all strength. Period. I was going to say strength incorporated. We are all this. This is us. We have the courage to move forward. Find it. Be it. Be. Period. This is a Leo energy. This is a Scorpio energy. This is all showing up here. These are the challenges. The Scorpio challenge is Scorpio can be very fixed, can be very stuck in ways. It's release it all. It's time to flow, like the Cancer that you are. Your advice, freedom. Freaking amen. It's time to free yourself from these people and these situations. But also, it's mostly not, I don't want to put the blame on people. I want you to really focus in on what it is in those people and in those situations that are causing this, anger to boil up, this anxiety and this stress, this guilt, all these emotions to come up. You need to look at it within yourself. And that's what this honesty journey is very challenging. And it's beautiful, though, because it's freeing and liberating. Hope. Beautiful energy. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. Expectations is not something that you should be attaching yourself to, but hope is beautiful. To me, I feel trusting that you are not alone on this journey. Trusting that there's everyone around you, seen and unseen, that are supporting you along this journey. And they don't want to see you continuously taking the same path over and over again. You're continuously opening the door, closing the door, the same one. Because you don't want to face the devil, which is the shadow within you, or the limitations outside of you, or the power that you've given away outside of you. So the last card, wow, I love it. It's from our archangels, and this is Hanael. Courage. Courage is in line with this beautiful strength card, which is amazing. So look at all these colors, they're nice. And this is the message from Hanael. It seems you have recently felt your force dwindling and that you need to call upon this oracle for support. Hanael's shield of humility will allow you to feel fully protected as you face the situation. Which part of you feels thwarted, or what thought suggests that you cannot move bravely through this current experience? Trust the courage of the wise archangel. See yourself covered by the shield and drenched in the angelic presence of the ruby ray arising from Hanael's beautiful presence. Please do not doubt your truth. Find strength in your convictions and allow them to guide you to be a spiritual warrior. I love this. This is my favorite one so far. I love her. All right. Amazing. So before I get into the next message, which is talking to heaven, I want to just remind you that I have a new gift card out, which is really cute. The message in the back. It's available digitally or physically if you're in Montreal, or if you want me to send it out to you by mail, but the Canada Post on strike, so I don't know. And yeah, let's get this message. This is a deck that is true to my heart. Since I have a lot of people in heaven, I like to pull a card once in a while. So this message is for you. Aww, I always give you a good night kiss. These cards like make me like tear up. It's so beautiful. I have become one of your guides. I mean, you know, people who leave you are really always here. They just leave you in a physical form. So a good night kiss comes your way all the time. I love you, Cancer. I check your rising and your moon for the messages. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. And please be honest with yourself. It's the greatest gift you can give yourself. All right. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo. We got love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So when I read the message in the book, I was laughing. I laughed out loud, and I was in a cafe, and it was so funny because it said anxiety and drama don't exist in love. And I was like, hello, this is for Leo. They're all about drama. So what the hell? Anyway, it's funny. To me, this card is love. It's plainly such a simple 4-letter word, but it's the essence of who you are. If you love yourself fully, you will receive love, right? If you love another fully, then love will be received. If you love a project or a job or a home, then it's again reciprocal. So love is a feeling. Love, but it's more than a feeling to me. Love is just is. It's your essence. If you can fully love hate, and you can fully love anger, and you can fully love rejection, and you can fully love guilt, and you can fully love manipulation, and you can fully love OMG, you are God. You know what I'm saying? But we're not there yet. We're still living on this earth plane, and we're learning how to fully embrace this. So love to me, I know you want to say, oh, well, there's new love coming in. Maybe there's new love relationship coming in. If I wanted to be just general about this tarot reading, yes. But I feel like love's showing up because it needs to be reminding you, Leo, that all you need is love. Right? You get to hear me singing today. Okay, let's start with this reading. Oh, it's just okay. Make sure. The Hierophant, Taurus energy showing up. The Hierophant is marriage. The Hierophant is it's interesting energy, this card, because there's a man looking over and there's a woman behind him. The Hierophant is usually something about following traditions, following the customs of life. But the Hierophant is also standing in your power kind of energy. It's a Pope Bishop energy. I am the leader, right, of the religious sect. I am the top cheese. Taurus energy, of course. But there's a third eye here. It's like a knowing, an inner wisdom. There's also a feeling of learning. Maybe some of you are being encouraged to learn something new. Expand your wisdom, you know, or really look deep inside. Start really trusting what is coming out with the answers that are coming, that you seek outside of yourself, that are really inside of yourself. So before let me pull out the next one so I can fully understand this. The Queen of Cups, which is a Cancer energy, or Scorpio or Pisces. Matches my nails. I love it. Again, it's another Queen of Cups is a woman in your life. Usually a mother energy, very probably in mother energy. It could be a partner energy. It could be a best friend, a mentor, a spiritual person in your life. But usually, I mean, it's usually female, but if you're male watching, it could be a male or a female, whatever it is, you know? You do it accordingly. I kind of like that these cards are the same chakra, which is the third eye. And there's a Hierophant and a Queen of Cups, and it feels very spiritual. You know, it feels like some of you are, but the Queen of Cups embodies love, right? She's emotions, water flowing. So where in your life are, ooh, interesting, Sabrina. I came up with this insight right now. Hierophant could be rigid, right? Religion is usually very rigid, follow our rules or you will die to hell kind of thing, right? So there's that kind of structure. Like, so it kind of comes, and Queen of Cups is like open, more flowing. And I almost feel like there's some of you that are maybe struggling with that in your relationships, whether they're friends or family or lovers, you know, or whatever kind of relationship you have. There's like you wanting to expand, you wanting to open up love within these relationships, but you keep falling back to the old ways, like, or you keep falling back to you know, there could be someone controlling in your life, someone that's a little, could be manipulative, the Hierophant, you know, they could be. They could also be very stuck in their ways, and it's a little challenging for you to move, like, to embody love when you're, well, this is the way I see things, this is how I want things, this is like you know, like you can't really maneuver. And Leo is like an energy that is, you're a fixed energy like Taurus, by the way, so you kind of you understand Taurus and their rigidity a bit, because you have that, you have like rules, you like to have a plan kind of thing in your life, but you're a little bit more fluid. And I like that in your fire sign, this is a water and this is a earth. You know, water is a right? It's like too wishy-washy for you. But I love that the Queen of Cups is showing up, because she's almost like, yo, you need to let the fire, you need to let go of some of the rules that you've set in place. You need to let go of some of these ideas that you have set in place for your life. And there could be a woman in your life, or it could be you, but I really don't feel like it's you. I think there's a woman in your life that's helping you see how to do this, supporting you in this journey. That not everything has to be this way. And they're like supportive of you. Let's see wow. The challenge is Four of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn, another earth sign. For firm foundation. You're like, I'm going to tell you what I see here, like very clearly right now. There's a lot of you lions out there that are trying to fight the system, or trying to fight back, or not trying to fight, but trying to change. Make some changes within your, some of you maybe were avid religious followers, and now you want to follow religion on a more divine level, more love level, instead of such a limitation level. Like religion and everything in our life is freaking like, follow this rule or you are a loser, follow this rule or you're a failure, follow this. It's like very harsh. And the Queen of Cups is like, why don't you just embody more of this with love and feeling? What are you feeling right now, Leo? Are all these rules getting you down? Are they like, are all these people in your life with these tunnel visions just killing your stride? They're killing your mojo? I feel like they are. I really do. And you're almost allowing them to, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You're allowing others to control the structures of your life. I hope you understand what I'm getting at. And it's ultimately, you have like this one person here that is trying to like help you here, or many people, but there's this feeling here of you fighting, like you're fighting against yourself almost. Because you want to live the big life. You're Leo. I want to live life on top of the mountain, and I want to lead, and I want to do this, and I want to have parties, and I want to entertain, and I want to have fun. But then everyone's like, you can't do that. You don't have enough money, or you can't do that because, you gotta be like smart about things. You gotta follow the rules. This is, if you do this, then what is the church gonna think? And if you do this, what are your neighbors gonna think? It's like these kinds of limitations that are silly. They're like boundaries that are being put in your way, and you're almost accepting them because you don't want to ruffle the feathers. But you're a Leo. That's what you do. You ruffle feathers. So like, I almost have to say I'm a Leo rising, and I almost have to give you an example of like me here, because I kind of see this. It's like, this past week, people have expectations of how I should respond to them, how I should be in a certain social setting, or how I should be. And I'm like, no, man. It's very challenging for me to do that, to follow these rules. And, like the old version of Sabrina will say, well, you just do it. Who cares? But then the new version is like, no, man, that's how we always get into trouble. We just say, okay, it's fine. But I'm not being true to me, which is, I am love. And ultimately, they will see the love that's within me when I say no. And they will see the love within me when I like walk away. And they will see the love within me when I hide. Because ultimately everyone has this expectation of how you should be. But you need to know who you are, and you're kind of rejecting yourself here and allowing others to guide you. Really interesting. The Six of Wands is freedom, liberation, success. Look, I love these. They're all coming out the same color here. It's like, really listen to your intuition here, Leo, and let all of this go. Release yourself from this like heaviness, the density around you, the people who want you to be a certain way. It's not going to work. That's what this is. It's just not working anymore. So Leo, you need to find your own hill to go stand on. Because you're the lion, you're the king of the jungle, or the queen of the jungle. You got to go find that right now, as soon as I shut this reading. Like, enough you following someone else's. It's not working. I could feel it. It's very uncomfortable here. Listen to those people who are supportive around you, who are protective, who are holding you up. you know, who are showing the love, the support that you need. Not the ones that keep squashing you, not the ones that keep you in the box. You can't be in the box. You're a fire sign. You cannot be in the box. You're just going to burn the edges anyways, and it's going to dissolve. So to me, I feel like some of you are at a stepping stone, and you freeing yourself from that rigidity is actually going to free yourself. You're going to find a new job. You're going to find a new relationship. You're going to find a new lease on life. You're going to find new lot. Like, it's huge, this. You are not here to follow other people's rules. Period. So, the next piece of advice. Oh my God, this is amazing. Purification. Exactly. We need to purify you and release you from all of this. No more. It's not working. Don't even make it try to work. It's not working. Do not go back to a place where you feel like you can't breathe. Do not go back to a place where you feel like you are demeaned. You are constantly condescended to. You cannot function. It will kill you. It will squeeze the love out of you. It's time to refresh. Transformation. Oh my God, it's all working out. I love it. The fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. So, my darling Leo, I mean, like, as the rising and as this week has passed, I literally feel this. This is you turning into the butterfly again, because you have walked away from everyone else's expectations of you. Is just not working anymore. And you cannot just say yes. And no more yes and fine, okay, and if it's not working. It will come back to you. So, oh my God. I love this. You know, I forget my cards that I pull, so when I see them, okay. So I picked the Angels of Atlantis. You got Raphael, which is the Archangel of Healing. And it's cleansing. And it's everything we're talking about right here, right now. So, this is the message. Water and fire are the forces brought by the oracle to draw you into the harmony that Raphael wishes for you. Perhaps you have recently experienced situations that evolved beyond their creative potential and now need purifying. If so, use these strong elemental forces to cleanse them by drenching the substance in water or by burning the idea in fire. Oh, I like that. Both measures literally release the energy to the elements, thus transforming them from negative into positive. We need these initiatory forces when we move from one important condition to another, as we see in the ceremonials that use fire and water, joining together in faith. Sorry about that, my phone was on. All right, one last piece of advice is coming from heaven. I love these cards. You know, as you know, I have a lot of people in heaven, so I always like pull out a card just to get a message. Before I get into that, I have a gift certificate which is available physically and digitally if you're interested in buying this for your friends and family for my services. Let's get into this card. One last message from your people in heaven, or you know, they're all around you, but one last message for Leo, please. We will be together again. Love it. You will. And you are together again already. Remember me by the happy memories we created. I mean, I kind of love this because they are all around you. So trust that. And every time you have a problem and every time you need a hug or anything, you need support, you just reach out to them. Right now, I say, hey, can you hug me? Oh, thank you. Really. Literally. All right, my beautiful Leo. I love this message. I hope this is resonated with you. I love it, actually. I think it would resonate with me. So check your rising and your moon for the message. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. I love, love, love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. This week we got an interesting message. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So it's not about love. I mean, it's always about love, friendships, but it's not about romance, it's not about your job. It's about the people in your lives that are here to support you. In the past few weeks, we've been talking a lot about this for you, Virgo, is you asking for support, asking for help, and I've got a lot of messages from you saying, I can't do that. And I'm like, yes, you can. Right? Because why else are we here on this earth? Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength for me. People who can ask for support, whether it's financial, whether it's a hug, whether it's just a listen, whether it's advice, it's a strength, right? It takes confidence. It takes and first of all, and second of all, your friends are there for what? Their friends are there to go and walk in the park with you and to go to bars with you. No, that's not friends. Friends are there to listen to you when you're down, hug you when you need to cry, lighten up your life, send you a smile, be there when you need them, not be there when you don't, when you don't need them. You know what I'm saying? It's like friends know when not to call and when to call. And this is something to be cherished. Someone told me once, but we all know this saying, it's like, you don't choose your family, but you choose your friends. And I laugh now because we choose everybody, right? So we choose our family, we choose our friends, we choose where we're living, we choose everything. So, but in this physical earth plane, we feel like we're choosing our friends. And they're there for a reason. The question is, are you holding on and attaching yourself to friends and family members or whatever this is, people in your life that are just not at your level of vibration and just not good for you? That they're they lower you, and I need to stress this right now, because not everybody is moving through life at the same speed. Not everyone is moving through life in the same vibration. And you could sometimes have friends that are not feeling great, but ultimately, they're rejecting you or they're ignoring your calls or whatever, but deep down, you know each other, right? And you know the boundaries and how to respect them and to love them. And this is friendship. Friendship is really getting to know yourself. I really love this card. It's rare that it comes out, and it's kind of fun that it's showing up for you. Suffering and silence is the Nine of Swords showing up for you. This is a Gemini energy. So some of you are going through it. You're going through the thick of things. Some of you are feeling depressed, sad, anxious. You're feeling like you have nowhere to go in life. Some of you might be suffering financially. Some of you are in a little bit of a crisis of things might be going well in your family, but you're in a job that is draining you. There's a lot of things that can come up with this. Some of you are mourning people from your past. You're mourning your old version of self, but you're suffering in silence, right? Which is fine until it's not fine. So are you actually reaching out to your friends and telling them, hey, I just don't need to talk, or hey, I just need to I don't know what's happening, I just need a hug, I just need. Are you asking? This is interesting to me. Wow, this is deep, Virgo. Because in the end, you're not alone in this journey. You cannot, and I will repeat this over and over, you cannot do this alone. You are not here to be alone. Please listen to that. Ace of Wands, passion ignited. It's really interesting because in this suffering, and in this pain, and in this endings, because pain and suffering happens because you are grieving and mourning an old version of self. So something is ending in your life and you're holding on to. That's why people feel pain. Because I don't want it to let go because I'm comfortable with this. Even though it's not where you need to be. Even though the universe is like, get out, right? And this is exactly what's showing up here. It's like, let that relationship go. Let that friend go. Let that, your family, whatever, let that project go. Let it go. Because when you do, I will bring in a new relationship. I will bring in a new idea. I will bring in a new home. I will bring you in abundance. I will bring you in blah, blah. Do you see? Like I'm talking a lot about my personal stuff with you guys because this is the way it should be. Everyone should be like transparent like this. And I was suffering in silence the last week. I was in the juice. Like really deep in it. But today I wake up with this Ace of Wands energy. But I needed to go through this. So can you also honor your journey as you move through it and it's really heavy? Can you honor it and say, okay, it's here because I'm releasing. I'm grieving that part of me. But I'm letting it go because I cannot hold on to it anymore. I'm loving this. Eight of Wands is your challenge. So the Eight of Wands is fast energy, communication, slow energy. You're resisting. You're resisting change. Oh, wow, this is so interesting. What I'm seeing here, honeys, is there's a lot of things that's showing up here. But there is an ending of a friendship, perhaps. An ending of a relationship, perhaps. A job, a project, a situation in your life. And you're grieving it in full grievance mode. You are like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do this. I'm all alone. I can't, like, you're all doing this thing. The universe says, hey, you're not alone. You have other friends. You have other people around you. Reach out to them. Speak about it with them. Express yourself. Get that hug. Get that financial support. Get whatever it is. Because we're going to deliver it to you. And then you're lost in communication here. Because now you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to change anymore. Maybe I just want to stay here and be confused for the rest of my life. Or maybe I just want to hang on to this really shitty relationship. Maybe I want to hang on to this loveless friendship. Maybe and this is not like just a Virgo thing. This is an everybody thing. Everybody's hanging on to something because it makes them feel bad and it's comfortable. And it's like, it's not, the uncomfortable is not the new opportunity. The uncomfortable is the uncomfortable is the pain and the suffering and the grieving and the sadness and the anger and the frustration and the rejection, and all of that is the comfort zone for many humans because we're used to it. And the universe is like, yo, I'm just about to deliver something freaking phenomenal to you, and then you're like, no. Like, what the heck? This is so crazy. And then the Justice card comes up. This is Gemini, by the way. This is Leo, Aries, Sag. This is Sag, and this is Libra. So the Balance card, I love it. That's like, stand in your truth, people. Stop giving your power away. Stop allowing this to overwhelm you, to bring you down. This is not who you are. You have an opportunity coming your way. Pick up the phone. answer that email. That's this too. This is communication. You know, write that letter, call that person. You have nothing to lose in this life. You get rejected. Thank you very much. You're obviously not the right fit for me. I'm moving on to the next thing. Find the balance. Ask your friends for help. Ask your friends for advice. Ask your friends to introduce you to somebody. Ask, people. Ask. Ask, ask, ask. Or you'll never receive. People can't assume what you need. People can't, you know, it's like we live on these assumptions. Well, they should know because she's my friend. But no, they have, your friends have their own lives as well. Ask for help. I feel like there's something coming towards you, and something might have been lost in the mail as well, by the way, like lost in translation as well. Like you could be here and someone has offered you something and you completely rejected them because you didn't really fully understand what it is. And also maybe it's not as much money as you want it to be, or as much prestige as you want it to be, as like things. But you've lost the kind of the translation of what the universe is actually bringing to you. So the universe, the justice card is like, can you find your balance here? Like, what is it that really makes you happy in this world right now? Like, where is it? Can you just be truthful to yourself? Is what I want you to be. That's where the love is, and that's where the integrity is, and that's where you are. Is there. This is big. This is a big reading. I truly feel like you're being offered an opportunity in whatever area of your life it is, and you're not seeing it. Because you have a vision of your own, which Virgos have. They always have a vision of their own, and it's not fitting the vision of their own. But can you just throw away that vision? Because the universe is bringing something else in, and it's going to ignite something within you. And it's like, oh, it's nothing I studied. It's nothing that I know. I don't have a resume for it, or I don't. And it's like the universe is like, oh my God, Virgo, why are we living in this limited world? Who cares about your freaking degrees and your this? This is like silly earthly problems. You're freaking beaming light of energy here, of power. Stop like allowing everything else, all these external things to get in your way. It's all made up. It's all a movie, people. Transformation, people. Butterfly spirit. Freaking love it. You are in a process of change, and you need to grieve the change, the old. You need to grieve these old relationships and these old situations in your life. We need to do this. Everybody's getting the same message. I freaking love it. Can you honor it and move on? And get ready for new. For me, Virgo, from your cards, I see the universe delivering things that are not on your vision board. They're delivering things that are not on your to-do list, on your I want this list. They're going to be delivering things that are completely off the charts of whatever you expected. And I need you at this moment in time to reach out to your friends for support, but also to reach inside yourself and say, hey, I kind of like this. This is exciting. And then when those words come in, like you're not certified, you can't do this, you can't do this, remember this reading and say, I can do anything. Because this is universe and God delivering this to me. So thank you. Manifestation time, people. I freaking love this. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation. Step 1. All right, I love that. Okay. Yeah, I was like, what? That's all. Like, you don't have to write it on paper. You can just say it out loud. If it comes from a place of love, it will be. If it's part of your blueprint as well, it will be instant manifestation. If things do not come instantaneously, then you know that it's not part of your blueprint. But you know, you might achieve it, but it's just not part of it. You gotta trust that. That's really freaking deep. Because if it's not instant, then you know it's not. I love it. Anyways, we have the archangels. You have Uriel, which is trust. I fucking love this, man. Okay, I love this. All right, everything's just working out here. Trust in you. Disappointment often takes us to a state in life when the erosion of our faith in self, others, or the source occurs. Uriel is gently reminding you to practice belief, faith, and trust, for they are the three concomitants of love. I don't know what that word is. Simply say a gentle prayer to Uriel, to the source, asking to develop the muscle of trust and to take away the fever of the untrust. Just like the soaring summits of wonderful trusting Everest, you will once more spring forward with joy in your step. You may also trust the angels, for they love for the sake of love. Oh, that's so nice. All right, I love that. All right. I have one last message for you, which is talking to heaven. I just saw an interesting light there. Anyways, before I get into that, just to let you know, I have a gift certificate, a gift for you, with a beautiful message in the back. If you're looking for a gift certificate for friends or family for this holiday season, it comes digitally or physically as well. So let's do one last message from heaven, or the unseen around you. Virgo, please. What is the message? All right. Aw. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So, I love that, because everyone, to me, I think of death and it's like, it's like as soon as you die, right, your soul leaves the body, like instantly. So there's no pain, because your physical vessel is temporary. You always have to remember that. And also, it's also a message of maybe some of you feel bad that you couldn't say goodbye to your loved one, or maybe some of you, you can still talk to them because they are around you, because they are you. So no more guilt, no more blaming, no more feeling sad about them, because they are much happier there where they are, right? Also. All right, my beautiful Virgo. I love you. Also, big thank you to Elize for being a Ko-fi member. And if you'd like to join her, please do, to support me on a monthly basis. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and check your rising and moon for other messages. And have a beautiful week. Love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. We got regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Regret is that. Regret, if you regret anything, it's because you're holding on to a past, you're attaching to a past energy, a relationship, a situation in your life. Why are you giving your power away? That's the only question I have to ask you. Why do you consistently and continuously give your power to that person, to that relationship, to that event? You're giving your energy to that which no longer exists. And you're like, it did exist, Sabrina, and if I had done differently, okay. But if you can turn back time, which you can't, there's no point in you harboring this energy with you. If I could have, I would have, I should have. You can't. So right now, can you honor and forgive yourself and forgive the other for treating you the way you did, and no more regrets? Let it go. And watch your life flow. Literally, it opens up such a big, it creates a freaking change in your life. You really start to feel different. You start to open yourself up to new roads, pathways, doors, possibilities. So holding on to this does nothing for you, and it's actually going against your universal path, your divine love, your divine contracts, your original blueprint template that you are here to emerge. It has to come out, right? It has to start showing up here in our lives. I mean, it can't if you continuously sit with guilt and sit with all these energies, egoic energies, if I may add. So, all right, so I'm starting this again because everything was in reverse for some reason. It was really weird, so I'm restarting this. Your first card is Empress, which is not in reverse. It's upright. So this changes the whole reading because it's different, so I need to do it the right way. Empress, like this, is mother energy. It's female energy. It's friends, partners. It's you energy. It's growth. It's creative energy. It's nurturing, unconditional love. It's starting something new. It's abundance. You know, Empress energy is ruled by Venus. It's Taurus and Libra, which is you. It's embodying love in every situation that you find yourself in. There is a rekindled love for mother, perhaps, or for self. There is people around you that is great divine feminine support. Hold on to those people. There's a feeling of fertility. When I see fertility, I have to say this. If any Libra is wanting to get pregnant, this could be a great message here. But it's also it's time to start fresh. It's time to start new. It's time to birth anew. You're birthing yourself into a new version of self. Let's embody your divine feminine energy. We are moving more into the divine feminine state of being, which is love. It's not power, it's not status, it's not hierarchy, it's not even action. It's just trusting and loving. So this could have a lot to do here with this regret, because you're holding on to old stuff, and the divine feminine is like, the Empress is like, we're not holding on anymore. We are the birthing machines. We are here to birth new. Right? A new path, a new life, a new job, a new relationship, anew. No more holding back. So, let's get this party straight here. And then we have material harvest, which is the 9 of Pentacles, which is a Virgo energy. And abundance. And when you step into your feminine power, and you could be a man here watching, stepping into your feminine power as well, because we both embody both divine masculine, divine feminine. So when you move into this energy of loving and honoring yourself for all that has transpired in your past, which is the regret, the Empress does not hold on to that. She lets it go. She realizes that they were lessons. She realizes that they were part of her growth. They were part of where she is now. If she couldn't have been here now, strong and unwilling, unwilling? No. And loving, if she didn't experience this. And now the universe is like, hey, we are going to reward you even further with material harvest. We are going to bring in, maybe this is some of you who have a farm. I don't know, some of you who have land, and they're going to bring in crops. They're going to start growing there. There's growth here. There's fertility. Everything is growing, which is your business, your job. You're going to get a promotion. It's like the universe is working in your favor here, Libra. You know, if you let go of the past, things will start to start again. We cannot live in the past, because then this will be reverse. This is like the mother showing with regret, could be forgiveness of mother. The mother forgiving you, but you forgiving mother and just moving forward. You forgiving your partner, you forgiving your friends, you forgiving the women in your life that could not show you that unconditional love. And it's like, it's okay because you're embodying that love right now. For self, which translates to everybody else. And in turn, you will be rewarded by the universe. And I keep hearing the same message even for me. Your challenge is the sun, which is a huge thing. The sun is Leo. The sun is opportunity, positivity, optimism, encouragement, reward, you know, success, money, whatever it is that you want the sun to be. It's shining your light, but you're dimming your light. And I freaking love this, because you continuously dim your light because you're holding on to the past. You're holding on to a past with your mother. You're holding on to an old relationship with money. You're holding on to like where you went wrong with your money, with your relationships, with your family, with your, you know, like you're holding on to this. And the mother is here saying, hey, whether it's your mother physical or the mother earth or the energetic mother, but it's, or you, the divine feminine within you saying, hey, this life is a life of abundance. And it's not only the abundance of money, because that's what the humans say, oh, abundance, money. Abundance of love and freedom and happiness. Why are you standing in your own way, Libra? You're dimming your own light to give power away to other people in your life. Well, she didn't love me, he didn't love me, they didn't do that. Again, and it's like, what are you doing there? Enough. I understand you're recognizing it, and it's beautiful that you do, and you're looking at it, and it's painful, and you go through it for a week, and you let it go. You release it. And when you release it is when the universe can deliver. But otherwise, they cannot deliver, right? And that's where we're all at. You have not fully learned to embody the divine feminine within you, which is love of self. The Empress loves herself. The Emperor loves himself. And that is why they are the king of all kings and the queen of all queens. Because they have learned the lesson. They have learned the true meaning of life is to honor themselves. And then a universe is like, exactly. And now we, you know, because we are in a movie, people, right? This is all like all kind of made up, right? And we're just holding on to these old scenes that don't have any precedence in our life anymore. They have nothing. They're chopped up and cut and gone. And the feelings that remain are the ego keeping it there, reminding you that you're a loser, reminding that you're not worthy, reminding that you're ugly, that it's because of you that they left, and it's because of you that they beat on you. Like, no, man. It's because at the moment you didn't know love, and you didn't know how to receive it, so you didn't definitely know how to give it properly. And this is what you're learning here, Libra. You're learning how to live, or receive, and love, and give. But receive love first. From universe and from people. And the moment you don't receive it right, the way you want it, is the moment you understand, you're like, okay, bye-bye. I am worthy. And the universe, thank you, finally. Because some of you are like completely dimming that light of yours. And I kind of love this because the sun is a masculine energy. Holy Columbo. I totally forgot this. You have the Emperor energy, which I freaking love here. The Emperor showing up, saying enough is enough, Libra. If you didn't remember first that you are a freaking powerful divine feminine, can you remember your divine masculine within you? Because you know what? We need both to work in this lifetime. It cannot be one alone. A divine feminine cannot work alone. She needs her masculine presence. The same way this. And this is the way this society, if you see it, it's been divine masculine and shunning the feminine. So in the future, like I see already, like the divine feminines trying to rise without this, and I'm like, it's not going to work, dum-dum. It's like it didn't work this way. So we need to work together. And this is showing up here. So like, to me, there is like couples here perhaps in relationships that have lost their way because this is really interesting. Anyway, there's a lot of things coming up here. This could be your parents, that maybe lost their way in your life, but it's you recognize their roles in your life and saying, okay, thank you, I honor you for whatever you had to give me, even if it had nothing to give me or whatever it was, but I honor it and I let it go, because ultimately I'm responsible for my life. This is partners here that are constantly tripping up and they don't know where to like, this is us taking our roles. No more like, I'm a woman, but I could do everything, and I'm a man, and I could do everything. What the hell is that? Why can't we just honor our feminine traits and love the traits that we have? We're always like diminishing our traits because I could be a man. No man. We're no man. Like, and it's the same way now these men are like women. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Can you honor your own roles? Because we need to work together. And this is happening in your life. You could be single and you could be with somebody, but this is definitely something that's happening. And if you're single watching this, these are both roles within you. They're coming up here. This is you forgiving your parents. This is you forgiving those roles that were a little bit mishmashed in your life, that were not that kind of dimmed your light, because you came into this pod as a light who embodied a physical form, whether it was masculine or feminine, and the higher self was the other half. So every time you shit on a masculine, you're shitting on your higher self, and the vice versa. So it's always like, stop living in a what if and a what was, and oh my God, I am a loser and I am worthless, because you're a beautiful being of light that's as much a masculine as you are a feminine. So stop it. Like, the universe is here, is like, I am so ready to give you the world, Libra, but can you harness this, and can you step into this role? And I could say, oh, you're a woman and you're going to meet a man here. I could say that, but I feel like this is a deeper reading here, is so much more powerful, because the door that opens for you, yes, will bring you material abundance, will bring you a new relationship, will bring you stability and growth and structure, or whatever it is that you're looking for, but it's going to bring that. But there's a part of you that doesn't really believe it. And it's time to step into that. And that's what's coming up for you. Oh, you got 2 cards. Flow and renewal. Yep. I mean, they almost look like the cards. So you have to, it's time for change. It's time to step into, I hate to use the word, but to step into your authority, right? And your power, people. And it's time to grow and to change life, not to live in the past anymore. It's time to bring in something new. You're ready for the flow. What is the flow for you? Is the flow always like moving backwards? Like the stream always going backwards? No, the flow is forward moving. To me, I feel like there's a renewal of relationships here. People who are in relationships and it's been a little bit weird. This is like a coming together because you are recognizing your roles instead of trying to be something else. That's the feeling here. This is really beautiful. Your last message. Oh, okay. Your last message is your Archangel Michael has come for you. I am presence. You're the only one with Michael so far. Michael. I should bring my glasses, but okay. This card reminds you that the throne of your spiritual sovereignty is awaiting you, and that you have all of the power of the Creator within you. When we discover our soul's purpose and allow ourselves to be initiated into the world as a spiritual seeker, we are often disregarded by others, simply because the divine can be missing from other people's lives. Michael wishes you to sit on the throne of your true power in the universal wisdom of the one mind, the I Am presence. This is the moment when divine compassion moves through you and alerts you to be the fact that what you see without is also within. Totally. Okay. Love it. All right. That is a beautiful, but I have one last message for you. And this is from Talking to Heaven, because God knows we have a lot of people in heaven, a lot of us, and it's always nice to have a message from them. And also just a little reminder that I have a gift for you card with a little message in the back. It's available digitally and physically if you'd like. So, one last message for Libra from your little or whatever. Aww. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I mean, some of them may have left in a voluntary way, and perhaps that's why it's coming up for some of you, but also that's a deep one to get. Also, they're all around you right now, hugging you, kissing you, loving you, like listening to you, guiding you. So really trust them, because if there's regret about them that you hold in your heart, let it go, right? Forgive yourself. Release it, because there's no reason to have that, because you will reunite one day, and they are here with you anyways, even if they're not in physical form. So that is the message. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. But they're here, and they're telling you I love you right now. All right, my beautiful Libra. Thank you, Teri, for being an amazing Ko-fi member, also being a great supporter of my sessions. I really, really appreciate you. If you would like to join my Ko-fi and support me on a monthly basis, you can. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me. And I will see you next week. Have a beautiful December. Love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. We got happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. I mean, what freaking card to get. It's really beautiful. Happiness is part of our original blueprint. You know, it's part of the freedom, the love, the joy, the peace, everything that is the essence of the soul. Too many times we can't find happiness. We find happiness through material. I'm happy because I have this much money in the bank. I'm happy because I got my degree. I'm happy because I have a big house. I'm happy because I have a car. I'm happy because I have a relationship. I'm happy. But happiness is something deeper than that. It's deeper and it's simpler. Happiness just is, like love is. If you're a happy, like you have a happy demeanor, it means that you're able to trust life, right? And like I've said in someone else's reading, I don't remember, is that if you're seeing bad behavior, and if you're seeing ugly and judgmental people, and if you're seeing all this, it's because you have it within you, and it needs to clear. And happiness is that way. Happiness brings up, happiness reverts back like smiles. You know, you get smiles when you're happy. You get like, people will love to find that within them. You know, that mirror effect. So keep up this freaking happy zone. Your message is the 3 of Coins, which is happy. 3 of Coins is Capricorn energy. It's the 3 of Pentacles. It's time for you to start collaborating with other people. You are perhaps presenting something in a at a job, at school, or at home, or there's a collaboration definitely, and it's bright and optimistic, and it's going to go amazingly well is what I see here. It's time to put yourself out there, ask for help, get guidance when you can. If it's being offered to you, take it. You can't do this on your own kind of energy. The 3 of Coins is we're bringing you others to work with you. You know, look, it's sunshine. It's eternal optimism kind of energy you see in these cards. It's like feeling of, and there's like she's polishing the coin of money. So it will bring success. It will be very positive. I freaking love this. Okay, let's go. Happy, happy, happy here. The Strength card. I love it because she's wearing that yellow dress here that she's wearing here, and it kind of almost feels like an evolution of this card. It's like, yes, you've presented, you've brought together this meeting, this seminar, this workshop. You're working together with other people. Now stay strong. Stay strong through it out. Does it mean that it's going to work out 100% for you? Maybe not. Have the courage to ask for help. Have the courage to go out and ask for support from someone else. You know, it's like, I love the lion here. Is the king of the jungle, you know, the queen of the jungle kind of energy. It's like, you got this. You're not here to play small, Scorpio. You can't do this alone, which is clear here. Even in the Strength card, she needs the lion and the lion needs her. So it's that kind of energy is like, this is it. You're the powerhouses. You are a powerhouse that is requiring other people to help you here. You need to find a job. Maybe you can't do this alone. You need to go out and network. You know, it's like asking for help. It's getting people around you riled up, like working with other people, other energies. Not always the same people in the same field either. It could be other things as well. I just feel like this is really strong energy. I'm loving it. Okay. Your challenge is, wow, the Sun. Libra got this as a challenge as well. The Sun is your challenge. What does that mean? It means that, look at all these cards, like freaking sunshine here. You're dimming your light. You're giving your power away. Someone trying to dim your light. Someone trying to prove you wrong. Someone trying to, make sure you fail. You know, that's what's happening here. This is like you don't believe that you're worthy enough to succeed. You don't believe that you can. You are kind of stepping in your own way. And yet you have this bolden courage and brazen courage, and you have this, like, you have people around you supporting you, yet that ego part of you, because the Sun is the masculine energy, that ego part of you is like, no, you can't do this. And it's funny because this is Capricorn, this is Leo, and this is Leo. Leo doesn't do things small. They do things always big. And here you are very really hard on yourself, Scorpio. Stop it. Stop whatever it is you're thinking. Stop thinking, basically. Stop thinking and rationalizing life and trying to figure out why this didn't work and how, and like, just let things flow. Let the sun shine in. Don't stop the sun from shining here, which is kind of what you're doing. You're holding yourself back from happiness. You're holding yourself back from this power that you have within you. Why is the question. Yeah, why is the question. Ten of Swords. Look at all these yellow cards. All this yellow. Oh, this is orange, but the yellow is solar plexus. This is usually a solar plexus card, but this is showing up as a sacral chakra, which is the divine feminine. A lot of the feminine energy, but the solar plexus is masculine energy. So it's like both of these coming together, which is kind of beautiful. Libra kind of had the same energy as well. Like, come together, work with others. Maybe there's others around you. There could be a masculine energy that wants to dim your light, that wants to be all that, whatever. Don't allow that to take away from your projects, from your ideas, your creativity, from anything. It doesn't have to be a masculine, it could be a feminine, but with a masculine energy as well. But there is a feeling here of someone powerful trying to kind of step on you because they see the power that you are here. And you might go through like a dark night of the soul here. There might be a moment where you are overwhelmed and like you're like, oh my God, what is happening? And how is this happening to me? And why? And you might have to feel the feels. But can you allow yourself to feel the feels? Can you take those 3 days off and do the ugly cries and do it? But can you not allow anyone to take that, to dim your light, please? Because from this card, I see that you've worked really hard and there's a lot of people around you supporting you, and you're heading towards the Ten of Swords, and it's kind of ugly to look at that card, but it's kind of beautiful because it's liberating to me. The Ten of Swords is like, it's enough is enough. I've taken on all your crap. I've like had to stay quiet. I've had to like swallow my pride a little bit with this lion here. I have to get to where I am, and now I'm done. I'm done. Ten of Swords. The next card is the Ace. It's freedom. It's like I'm ready. So this journey, I'm ready for my happiness. You know, to get to happiness, sometimes we have to clear through a lot of dense clutter. And here is this I don't know, like when I see this card, I think of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That movie, for some reason. It's just like this, like, okay. Own up to who you are. How you live your life, how you go about doing projects, how you go about working, how you go about showcasing your life, your love, your whatever it is. Do you, boo, is this freaking message. Like, get to your own happiness by being you. And you will have to maybe end relationships, and you will have to walk away from or honor some of these emotions that are coming up. You will have to do that. They will come up. I see that with the Ten of Swords. It's coming up. It needs to clear. Release that unworthiness that you have, because that's your ego talking to you. Release all the disappointments that you have, all of that, because that's just your ego talking to you, saying that you're nothing. And that whatever happened to you then, you need to hold on to it, and it's like, no. Happiness resides in the heart. And the heart is love. And love doesn't hold on to the past. And love doesn't hold on to people's perception of you. And love doesn't care, actually, about that. Because love works on its own. Trusts itself. Honors itself. And moves forward. So what I see here is something like a big release happening for you, but a major turning point here for you, Scorpio. And it all begins with you powering up and like avoiding and not allowing anyone to take that power from you anymore. And nobody has that power over you. Nobody. I'm going to scream at you. Focus. The Wizard of the Woods. Exactly. Focus on you. Focus on your light. Focus on your projects. Focus on your goals, your visions, your dreams. Everybody else can have whatever the hell they want in their life, but like, it's, if you fuel up that creativity and that passion in whatever it is you're doing, trust me, and the universe continuously pushes you onto the path, you're going full speed ahead. Trust that. Look at this card. Shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. Yes, accept who you are. Love who you are. Not everybody has to love you. Not everybody will love you. Just be okay with that and move forward. Whatever this is, the 3 of coins that you're starting up is freaking phenomenal, and it's going to work. Your archangel is Shamael, and she's coming, or he's coming to you with serenity. Beautiful card, and I get a message for you. Serenity. Shamael brings you peace of mind, one of the great angelic gifts. It is from the state of serenity that you can always feel the abundance of the source, providing for you as it always will. Serenity means that we offer our challenges to God, for the divine will always bring us a resolution in the form of the miraculous. Allow yourself to develop visionary faith in the ideal of serenity instead of blindly following the ego paradigms that led you to challenge. Serenity is our natural state of mind when we yield to grace. Anyways, I wasn't going to say this, but anyways. And so chant Ramada Sa Se So Hum to bring the elements of your being into the beauty of the serenity experience. So that's some Sanskrit for you, or whatever that was. All right, Scorpio, this is your message. I feel like it's very clear this week, the message. And you're like, it's not clear to me, Sabrina, but it's clear to me. I see it. I feel it. Before I get into these cards, which is talking to heaven, I'm going to just remind you that I have a gift card that I've come out with, which is a cute message in the back. It's available digitally or physically, and you can buy it for holidays. And while I shuffle, I'm going to send out a big thank you to Katie for the session this week. It was awesome to see you, and also for Ko-fi membership. And if you'd like to join my Ko-fi membership, feel free to support me on a monthly basis. Thank you. Let's go. All right, anytime. I know, no rush. My mind is free. So someone's coming to tell you that stop worrying about them, where they are, because they are free, they are happy, they are happy, happy, oh my God, and they are love. And they're always around you and willing to and ready to give you a kiss, to say goodnight, a hug. Just have to talk to them, because they will respond in any way that they can. And they could come with cold air or hot air or what have you. All right, my beautiful Scorpio, I love, love, love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. Happy birthday to all of you. And happy belated birthday to Seema, since I forgot your birthday last week. And I'm saying it out loud now. So, forgiveness is what you got for your weekly reading. I acknowledge that the harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. It's really interesting because regret came up for Libra. So if Libra is in your chart, then that's very interesting. So forgiveness is showing how can you stop the flow of love if you still hang on to anger, blame, shame, resentment, regret, guilt. I can go on, and jealousy and all of it. You cannot, forgiveness is one of my top 3. Trust, forgiveness, and love. You know, we cannot move in this journey if we are not forgiving of self, of others, as a whole, right? There's a feeling like forgiveness releases this ugly energy that you keep holding on to. It's like, well, I won't forgive him, I will only forget. I was like, no. We gotta forgive. There's no point in holding on to this, because it's an energy in motion that has already been materialized, right? It's already been created, done with, over. And yet you're wanting to hold on to the energy. You want to keep bringing it back into your presence. And it's like, no, why do you keep doing that, human? Why do you want to keep bringing it back when it's already gone? As a human, as the ego, you will want to attach to everything, and it's just keeping you down and not letting you move into the next steps. Which I'm telling you right now, even if some of you are super successful here and you're super in love and you're super whatever, life is going really great, and you still haven't forgiven certain people in your life, it will come back. You will feel it. You cannot ignore this. This is something that is within your blueprint. This is something that is within your soul contract, and it needs to be released. There's no hiding from it. Trust me, I know this because I can hide. I tried to hide as much as I can, but it still came back. There's no hiding. There's only facing it, loving it, honoring it, and forgiving it. So, after that, OMG, the devil. Right? The devil is here, which is a Capricorn energy. The devil. Why is the devil here? The devil could be all of this. Could be all these energies that I just mentioned. Could be all this manipulation, ego, control. Could be the shadow side of you showing up, and you're not forgiving yourself. You're not forgiving yourself for having gone out with this person. You haven't forgiven yourself for that, but let it go. The devil, in this case, the devil, it's always such a portrayed as such a bad thing, but the devil is just your shadow side, right? It's just that part of you that you haven't fully fallen in love with. We're here to fall in love with the devil side as well. But we have this separation, like I'm angry. If you're angry, then you're happy. It's the same thing. It's just in a different form. It's a different level of vibration or density. Can you honor the anger? Can you love the anger and you release it? Like the same way, can you release the devil? To have no control over you, because nothing has control over you except for you. So the devil is coming up, could be a lot of things, but the devil could also be coming up and showing you addictions that you have in your life that you haven't been able to release. It could be showing you whatever that inner depth of you that you are pushing away and not wanting to deal with. Could be someone in your life that's lying to you, cheating on you. Could be. There's so many things. Let's just look at what it is. The Two of Wands. You know what? I gotta tell you this right now. Who got this reading? Someone else in Cancer? I don't know. Got the devil and the Two of Wands. Oh my God, it's so crazy. Anyways, Leo? Maybe, I have no idea. Anyways, here we have the devil and the Two of Wands, which means that there's a choice that needs to be made. Some of you having to choose between always keeping that shadow very alive in your life, or being that one to hold on to that pitchfork, right? Holding on to that truth, the sword of truth, and saying, you know what? I can no longer live like this anymore. I cannot accept someone always demeaning me. I cannot accept someone. I cannot live like that, because I am better than this. I am worthy. It's that energy. It's like I need to forgive them, even though they hurt me physically, emotionally, mentally, whatever it is. I need to let it go, because it's energy that is Done. And the devil, which is the ego in this sense, just wants to keep it alive, keep bringing it back, and you keep allowing it to come in. So Two of Wands, like, make a decision, Saggy. All right, do you want to stay in this loveless relationship? Do you want to stay in this boring job? Do you want to stay in this, whatever this is bringing up, this emotion that keeps coming up? Do you want to stay in this resentment and this guilt and this shame over and over and over again? Why are we continuously harping on this? You're harboring it. And the Two of Wands, like, let it go. Choose one or the other. It's time. I think it was Gemini. I mean, it's time to be responsible, to take responsibility. This is Aries energy, by the way. Seven of Cups is your challenge. Choose wisely. But Seven of Cups is, you have so many options. Wow, this is really interesting. And you're confused. And a lot of you, perhaps what I'm seeing here right now with the devil, your ego is having a field day with you right now, Sagittarius. Because it knows the right path. It knows which path you really need to be taking right now. Like, your soul knows your path. Obviously, right? Your soul created this path. So it knows your path. And yet you're feeding into the ego. And I could concur with this, since I am a Sagittarius Moon. You're feeding into the ego because the ego is like, let's play with them. Let's bring up some old hurts. Let's bring up some old relationship problems that they had. Let's bring up some old this, and let's have fun here. Which is these Seven of Cups. All these different emotions coming at you. Cups is emotion. Let's bring up the old shame that she had, like when she was 17 years old, or that blame, or that guilt that she felt when she, Oh, this is like evil at its best. I'm kidding. But this is the shadow that's coming up within you. And it's not to be forsaken, and it's not to be forgotten. It's not to be turned as a blind eye. You're here to face it. And fall in love with your shadow and your devil. And all of those energies. Because they were once you. You once embodied those energies. You once were in these crazy relationships. You once, whatever, depleted all your finances for some loser. Once you did all these things. But to sit on them and to feel bad for yourself and to get upset at yourself, there's no point. And that's what the ego wants you to do. The ego wants you to, sit there and feel bad about these choices that you made. And I'm seeing something else here. I love it. Wow, the Knight of Cups. Look at the Knight of Cups. This is our knight in shining armor. There's the Pisces energy showing up. And it's like, Saggy, you know what you need to do. You need to face up to all of these things. One at a time, not all at once, because it's going to be a lot of work. One anger or one emotion or one whatever is a lot. To face, to love, to honor, to sit, to forgive, to release. It's not just because I said it in 5 words, no. It takes a while. It could take years for one person to get over one thing, by the way. But as you move through this journey, you are more aware. And they're quicker. But quicker doesn't mean whatever. So don't worry about it. Like, take this time. Something is coming up here for a big reason. And you're needing to pay attention, is what I'm trying to tell you. Because the Knight of Cups says that the work that you're doing, the forgiveness, the release, if you're single, there's new romance coming in. If you're a partnership, there's a bonding and a strengthening in your bond. If you're like, this is about a job, whatever this is like, your wish is my command kind of thing. Like I'm coming with a cup full of love, full of money, full of whatever it is you're seeking. It's yours. But first you need to do the work. It sucks, I know, but it is. And it's coming up with the devil. It's like, it's here. It's not going anywhere. And your ego is freaking playing a good game here. I feel it, seriously. Let's see. Knowledge. Knowledge is you. You are the 9th house. But this is wisdom. You know what to do. At a deep soul level, I can come week after week and repeat the same things over and over again. And it'll be that one moment that I say something that you'll be like, boom, click. There will be many moments where you're just like, no, that's not me. That's not me. I don't feel it. No. I like love everybody. I love myself and everything. And then there'll be that moment where that little devil energy shows up. And you'll be like, okay, now I know. I just got to breathe, pause, reflect, take a moment, make a decision. Do I choose to remain in this, or do I choose to forgive, release it, and clear it? Yes, I choose that. Okay. And I am also aware that it may take a few weeks, a few days for this to happen. And I'm okay. And the universe will be like, thank you, Saji. And now we will deliver on our promise to you. That every time you do the work, there will be a reward. It's almost like the dog and the bone. But it's like, it really is that. It really is that. Really interesting. Light. You are the light. So, the fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Wow. Not that this is completely dark, but we get the picture, right? You have the power. It's all within you. Nobody has the power over you. Nobody. No relationships, no governments, nobody, because this is a movie. And you only allow them to have that power over you. I need to remind you all the time. So, look at this beautiful energy. We have Archangel Shamael coming in with beginnings. Look at these gorgeous cards and these colors. Okay, your message from Shamael, right here, right away, is extraordinary new opportunities are dawning for you, drawing you to new people and new places and new projects. Shamael wishes to lovingly assist you, and as anxiety often precedes change, asks you to call upon the might of all the angels of Atlantis to help, in order to arrive just where you would like to be. Before this fruitfully occurs, it may be appropriate for you to release old projects, old patterns of behavior, old ideas, or old acquaintances. I love it. See the new as a time to be met by the sun of the source with renewed vigor and well-being, just as you greet the new dawn, the new day, with love, hope, and joy. I love this. So you only know where this is coming from and where this is coming from and to whom it's coming from. But this is a beautiful energy, honey bunnies. I would like you to just take a note. If you didn't listen to my intro, I have a new gift certificate. It's really cute. It's also available in digital form for the holidays if you'd like to support me and by gifting my services. All right, let's begin. I got talking to heaven, a message from the great beyond to you. So, Sagittarius. Aw, I love this. We have been together in dreams. So if none, like I got someone says, no one really died in my life, Sabrina. I'm like, yeah, maybe not in this lifetime, but in other lifetimes for sure. So we have I love this. So in your dreams, you are always being, anyways, our dreams are not really dreams. If you've guessed this already on this journey, there's just an alternate reality. It's just another timeline that we're on. And that's the truth, people. Like, it's just another timeline that's coming to show you what is going on. And most of the time, it's our other fractals in these dreams. So that is a great place to meet your lost loved ones. They show up in your dreams because that's like makes sense to the human mind. I love it. They're all around you. I'm going to see what the bottom message says. I am here helping you. Love it. All right, my beautifuls. I love, love, love you. Have a beautiful birthday and have a magical December. I'll see you next week. Check your rising and your moon. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. I freaking love this card, first of all, because the colors are amazing, but I just love this card. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Boom. Like, this is a call out to the Capricorns out there that are ready to make decisions in their life, in their partnerships, their relationships, work, job, projects, homes, whatever it is, friends, family. It's like, stand by your decision. Have the courage to follow through. That's what this card is. Like, trust that if your instinct, on your first instinct that came up, what was it? Like, you decided to quit a job and then you're like, oh no, I should stay. I'm going to stay longer. Or you decided to like end a relationship and then after you're like, oh, it's too comfortable. I'm just going to stay. Find that courage within you with whatever decision that you made. Whenever you made that decision, why did you negate yourself and why are you doubting yourself? This is the courage card. I freaking love it. How many times I say I freaking love it, but I do. So big shout out to my Ko-fi member Dawn and Barb for being amazing supporters. If you'd like to join me on Ko-fi, you know what to do. Let's begin. We have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is a destination card. A choice has been made. Oh, I love this. A decision has been made. The Three of Wands is like, let's get at it. No more turning back. No more sitting on your reclining chair anymore. No more of that. No more like, I said it. I'm going to let the universe deal with it. And it's like, no. Three of Wands is like, now it's time for action. This is an Aries card. Aries is a fire sign. All about action. It's a masculine energy as well. It's like there's no sitting back. There's no more turning back now. At the Two of Wands, you were deciding. At the Three of Wands, you made a decision. So now we move forward. Because the Four of Wands that shows up after this card is success and celebration and happiness because you made that decision. I love it. So I don't know what the frig decisions you've been making, my beautiful Capricorns, but this is go time. The moon comes in, of course, the moon. Pisces energy comes in to like freak us all out. The moon comes in because this is hidden secrets, hidden truths. This is, mysteries. This is an energy of intuition as well. Like, listen to your intuition. It doesn't have to be... This is interesting that the moon will show up here. Because what's happening now is some of you have made a decision, or you've made like a mental decision maybe. Or, you decided, and I'm going to be more confident. I'm not going to care about what these people are saying. I'm not going to, that's a decision as well, by the way. Like, it's a choice you've made out there. The universe has heard you. You don't have to say it out loud, by the way. You can say it in your mind. The universe is listening all the time. So there is some choices that you've made, and the universe is egging you on to, like, follow through. what the moon shows up to me, it's a Pisces energy, and the moon could be two things. The moon could be to get really to really connect with yourself, and to really go deep, and to really understand why you're making this decision. Is it an ego thing? Is it a love thing? Is it something like, you know, are you doing it because everyone else is telling you to do it? Are you doing it because you want to do it, right? Are you, like, really try to connect with yourself, see if there's anything else hidden. This is really, like, I'm gonna focus a little bit on the moon, because this is really deep here. Because when I look at this card, it's a card of like the dark night of the soul. You know, she's being guided by these wolves, one dark, one white. You know, that's kind of energy of dark and the light, the shadow, and, you know, the light. And it feels like the choice that has been made here for you is something really deep. It's not like a choice that was light. It's not a choice that like just came off the top of your head. It's something that has been ailing you for a long time, something that is maybe even deeper than the relationship or the issue right now. There's something deeper. There's an underlying that you need to come face to face with in making this decision. And I know this is like, you're like, whoa, man, I know it's a psychologist therapy session right now, but it really is showing up to me like that. And I want to express this to you, because the moon, you know, it reflects the darkness, the darkest part of you, which is things that you don't really want people to see. You know, and is it like, and it also, it speaks of, you know, past traumas and wounds that are coming up to the surface right now in making this choice, and maybe why you may renege on it, because you're like, oh my God, I don't want to deal with this. You know, Capricorn, you're not someone, we know that you're a cardinal sign, not really someone who wants to dive deep into their emotions. It's not because you're cardinal, because you're a leader, but it's the Capricorn. I know that. Sure, it is like someone who likes to keep things surface level, likes to get their shit done, likes to work, likes beauty, and likes everything like that. But when it comes down to, even when I talk to my clients who are Capricorn, they just want to stop at a certain place. They don't want to go a little bit deeper. It's almost like they're not even listening to me anymore. And that's okay. But here, I almost feel like the universe is almost going to push you to really get honest with your feelings here. And go deep into that. Because when you're making this choice, which is being pushed by the universe, like go, 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 it's not just like go and do whatever you want. It's like really, intuition is not just yes and no either. Go into your intuition, but go deep into your heart and trying to fully understand why this decision is here for you. You know, I'm not the biggest one to like, I hate going too much into the why. I don't hate it, but it's like pointless sometimes to go dig deep. But I feel like this is showing up for you because you, Capricorn, have to not avoid, which is something you like to do, the emotional part of this decision. That's what I'm coming at. And it's also, there's something hidden, you know, there's something, learn all the facts so that you can be comfortable about your decision as well. Your challenge is the Destiny card, the Wheel of Fortune. This is interesting. So this is ruled by the planet of Jupiter. You know what else is interesting? Yes, Sabrina, what's interesting? I've learned recently the moon is also, it's also, the ruling planet is the moon, obviously, but it's also related to Mars in retrograde, which was really interesting to me because I would have thought Mars would be Aries or Scorpio, but the moon is that. And what that means, Mars, is like action, plan, moving inwards, introspective, really going deep inside you and trying to figure out you. Like the choices, are you making them for yourself is what I'm trying to say. Are you making them from your intuition? Are you making them because of external forces? The Wheel of Fortune shows up, is ruled by the planet of Jupiter, which is luck, abundance, success, expansion, change, new, but you're resisting it. This is very interesting to me to see all these things coming up. This is why courage is here, because you're needing to really fully move into that for yourself, because this is, I have to tell you, this decision that has been made, or these decisions are, you're at a breakthrough moment of your life. In your soul contract, in your blueprint, whatever this is. The fact that the Wheel of Fortune is showing up in reverse, it means you're challenged by it and you're almost like afraid. Like you made the decision, but now you're in fear mode. Let me see what the thing is. Oh my God, I love this. This is the best. 555 on my phone. Wheel of Fortune, babies. You could be as afraid as you want. You could be like scared. You could be running like whatever, feeling all the feels. But this is meant to be. The decision you made is where you need to be. It was the right one. It's going to take you onto a new path, on a new, in a new life. More luck, more abundance, more love will be coming your way. This is a big reading, Capricorn, because this is you truly understanding your choice, not running scared from it, because it doesn't really matter if you run scared, because it's coming true whether you like it or not. It's like it's part of your plan. So can you follow through? That's the question. And for me, it's like, yes, you can. You just have to really get real with yourself and the choice that you made. If the Destiny card didn't show up here, I would say that you would be like playing with Destiny, but now Destiny is here again, and it's like, no, it's okay. Whatever you do, it doesn't matter, because it's going to come to fruition. I love it. Generosity. I mean, this is very Capricorn. You're very generous people, but what does that mean? Can you be generous of heart to yourself? You are in a little bit fear mode after making a decision, and it's like, and the moon is saying, you're not hiding from me. I'm going to shine my light on the deepest, darkest secrets that are hidden within you, and I'm going to make you walk through them. That's what the moon's saying, and in her feminine power that she is. I want to read the generosity, see what it means. I mean, it's like a very it's very 23. Maple spirit, very Canadian. Beneath the large boughs of the maple tree, animals are invited to rest. At any time, you might see a doe and her fawn curled in the midday shade. Okay, why are they selling this? The spirit of the maple says, be open to receive the bounty of the universe. At the same time, be generous with others and with yourself. A warmth of spirit radiates from you. Share from your heart and receive with an open heart, and success will blossom. I mean, this is exactly it. Like, be generous with yourself, be generous with your, but really fall into your heart here, people. The choices you make come from an instinctual place. You need to trust that. and receive. The universe is gonna bring you the courage to continue this, but you gotta start learning to trust yourself, is what I'm trying to say. Yes, Sabrina. Believe in magic. Love it. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. But believe in the magic that is around you. Believe in the intuition. Your archangel that comes is Zaphael, and it's romance. Woohoo! Some of your decisions is about romance, perhaps. Maybe. We don't know. One of my Ko-fi members here was all about that in December. So look at you coming up again. Let's see. Zaphael is aware of the yearnings that currently exude from your heart and intuitively receives the strong desire in your emotional body for the joy of romance, whether this be in new love or in an existing relationship. This stirring is often related to the fact that an ideal of love has not been experienced for some time. Explore this notion, truly identifying what that could be. The angels are returning you to a higher vibration of love, so don't cling tightly to the idea of love from your past. Big time. And be prepared to embark on a new way of loving. This is a time of wondrous change in your loving propensities. Trust that this archangel still will work this out for your highest good. I love this, man. So some of you whose decision was to walk away from love will be moving into something amazing, new love. If some of your decision was to walk away from a friendship, then you're moving into something, again, it doesn't have to be love like romance, but again, beautiful. So hold on to that courage, you know, and like move forward and trust yourself. So I have one last message from Talking to Heaven, from anyone who has lost anyone, who's living in heaven. Also a reminder that I have gift cards in paper or digital format that have a cute saying in the back, and for if you want to share my services with your friends and family for the holiday season. So let us start here with a message from someone. Oh, it was my time to go. Footprints in the sand. I love this. So sometimes we don't, like, even if they leave voluntarily, or if they have an accident, or if they were dying of a disease, or whatever it was, everything is contractual. So like release this guilt, or release this need to know, or release this blame or shame, and just trust them and honor their journey like you honor your journey here on this earth. All right, my beautiful Capricorns. So a big thank you. Did I say already thank you to? Yes, I did. I check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. And a big kiss to you all. This is amazing. Destiny is calling. It's coming for you. I love you. And I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. So we got success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. The message is, in the universe's eyes, success is how you love, and not how much money you make, and not how much status you have in this world, and not how much power you have, and not, you know, like, or how many relationships you have, or whatever it is. So, the universe, like, are you loving yourself? Are you providing love for another? That's all. That's success in our eyes. And it's really challenging as a human to be like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, whatever, man. But like, you know, in this earthly world, Sabrina, we need to do this and that and that. And I'm like, I know, but you know what? In the end of the day, I have learned more and more and more on this journey that the more I actually fall in love with me, and I just sit with love in my heart, which is challenging, by the way, all the time, it all comes to me, right? Things fall into place. Whether it's my finances, whether it's my home, I think other things that I'm not even thinking about. Because I'm not thinking about anything but love. And that's where it all is. But we're so focused, and we were focusing on, I need to put money in the bank, I need this, and they're like, yo man, you've lost all of this. You've lost it all. That's not how it works in this new version of world that's coming up. And it's going to work less and less like that. So I kind of love this. But anyways, in the human terms, success could be means that some of you have started a creative project, and that means success. Some of you have started a relationship. That some of you are going through health problems. Then, you know, trust that you're loving yourself, you're loving everything around you, and that things are just going to work out. I'd like to thank Rekha for being a Ko-fi member. If you'd like to join her and supporting me on a monthly basis, I have the link down below. Let's start with our first card. We have positive movement forward, the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles usually shows up as a work card or a school card or a hobby, but this one is it's a movement card, which is really interesting to me, because usually it's like the 8 of Wands. But basically, you're on the right path. Is what it's saying. And you know, some of you might be like, what do you mean I'm on the right path? I'm not even anywhere. But can you trust the path that's going nowhere right now? That's the path towards the success that is coming. And this is very challenging to the human again. It's like, what do you mean? My bank is 0, and this is 0, and that is 0. And they're like, yes. But can you trust that? Because this world has focused so much on things and beauty and everything external, that is success. And the universe is like, oh my God, it never was and it never will be. It's all about love, peace, freedom. And to get there, of course, we have a lot of work to do. But can you just trust this? I love this card, actually. I'm loving it. So wherever you're at right now, if you're doing nothing, if you're working, if you're in school, if you're working at like hobbies, creative projects, continue that. They're very happy with where you're at right now, wherever you're at. And like I said, if you're doing nothing, if you're in a hospital bed, they're like, yes, we're happy. I know it's challenging right now to hear that. It's like, what does that mean? But that's how we clear, because we trust. So hope is number 17, which is a star card, which is healing card. Hope and renewal and healing. Things are going to work themselves out. You are on the road to success wherever you are right now. I don't even want to say, oh, this is going to come in. Maybe something's going to come in while you get off that sailboat. Maybe a new opportunity will come in, a new job, but right now, what I feel right here with these cards is the Aquarius. The universe is very happy with you. And it wants you to find that light within you. And maybe do more of that work of looking for that light that's within you. Because that light is the power that you are, right? And maybe click into that a little bit more. Because you have everything within you. And like I've said to all the signs here, we are abundant, we are love, we are happiness, we are freedom, we are success, we are everything. It's already in the blueprint. But we've shielded it with all this crap out here of like what our ego or what we think is really success. It's like money, it's a house, it's a car, it's 1,000 Christmas presents, it's all this, but it's not. That's not happiness, success, or love. That's just like layers that need to be released to show to show the light. The light is not shining because it has too many layers on it. Wow. The 9 of coins, look at that. The 9 of coins is your challenge. That's financial independence. That's luxuriating in your life. But no, you're resisting it. And you're like, yes, Sabrina, exactly. So that means I have to go do something. And I'm like going to tell you right now that you are not maybe in the financial situation that you want to be. You do not have the job that you want to have, the dream job that you want to have. Maybe finances are a little bit, maybe you're doing really well in your job and everything is really great, but you're not really exactly where you want to be. That's the 9 of coins. And that's okay. Why? Because you're not trusting where this is. That is it. And Aquarius, like I always tell you, you're the revolutionaries, you're the leaders, blah, 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 but it's true. We are in the midst of change, and the only way we change is if we change. We can't rely on others. There's no one else, and especially the people that are out there in power, they're not looking to change the world like we are. Can you trust where you are, that your light will soon emerge? And that this will soon change to this. You will soon move into abundance because you are abundant. It's just you're hiding. The Fool card, new beginnings. I mean, this is amazing. This is literally awesome, this card. You're on the precipice. You're on the, there. You're right there. Change is here. You're getting on it. You're getting on the bandwagon, right? This is it. Success is how you love. So do you love, can you fall in love where you are right now? That's all I'm asking. Fall in love with it. You're like, well, I'm not really happy with it. Okay. So, I mean, have you been making changes? So can you just fall in love where you are? And do something creative, do something that lights up your soul while you are where you're at. That's what's asking you. That's how the light comes out. Not by feeling sorry for yourself, not by getting upset at yourself because you don't have the money, not because you don't. Those things it doesn't jive with the universe. It's like, what are you talking about, man? You're it. When the universe, your soul team, God looks at you and you're perfect. You just don't see it because you're too bogged down by the external crap. This is it. Are you ready for the new? So again, this is a little esoteric reading for you, Aquarius, because it's not if I take you in a 3D reading, I could say, yes, there's a new job opportunities coming your way, that there's maybe even new home coming your way. You have to trust it. Right now, the finances are not so good. Right now, you might have a dip in that. The stocks or investments might go down. There's something like that. But the Fool card says there's something starting fresh in a new. So you got to trust that. You have to lose the money. You have to lose the job. You have to lose this thing to move into the new. And can you trust that whole process that it's going to happen right now for you? I got a message. It could be someone getting a new job or moving into a new home. And it's maybe the new home is a little bit more expensive than they expected. But can you trust it and take it? There's if you're getting a job, but it's not paying as much as before. If it lights up your soul, that's what's important. Literally, that's what's important right now. Stop worrying about, wow, look at this, healing. So you're healing, maybe you need to go get a bear or a dog or a cat, an animal. If you have one, then amazing, because pets are healing. But to me, it's you're on a journey of healing. Healing your old wounds, healing your old choices that you made. It is what it is. Let go of those past choices that you made. You can't hold on to that anymore. What if, coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, blah, blah, blah. You're getting ready for something new. And like I said, there could be changes within your finances because of it, but can you trust that it's okay? That's a big message coming through here. This journey. Nice. The big rabbit. There's a lot of animals here. Only two, but whatever. Animals. It's time to prepare for his journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. I love that. That's like that new beginning. There's something new coming, a new opportunity, which is like this kind of energy here. That could be even travel, you know, like there's something coming that's going to light up your soul. That might be a little bit less than what you imagine. It might be more expensive or less money coming in, but can you trust it? Poof, success is yours. Your archangel is Raziel, and it's intuition, which is freaking trusting people in the house. Let's see what the message is for you. All right, let's read this. The oracle wishes you to turn inwards to your intuition, to the natural laws of your soul, which will guide you through the pulsations of eternal love. Trust this inner wisdom, O dear one, as it is the abundance of your spirit that speaks to you. Listen carefully to these inner murmurings, for when we are called to a teaching, a guide, a vision, a book, a piece of music, or a natural landscape, it means there is something powerful that will be communicated to us. Oh my God, exactly. Raziel is at one with your profound inner intelligence and wants you to awake to these whisperings. Sit in silence for the oracular proof of Raziel's love. That's exactly it, that there's this calling coming your way. Can you trust it even if you earn less, if you have to pay more, if you're, you know, like, if it's not really going to plan with your vision, with your goals, whatever, can you just trust it? This is the whole point of this reading. Okay, I love that. And I'm going to give you one last message. And talking to heaven, so from the people from above and beyond. And if you didn't listen to my intro, I have gift cards, which is a gift for you. If you're looking to gift my sessions to any of your loved ones, this comes in digital format or physical. Let's go. A message for Aquarius, please. 6 messages for Aquarius. Okay. Tears cleanse the soul. And it's beautiful where I am. That's a beautiful message to get. Look at this. I have become one of your guides. I love it. I love this. They're so beautiful, these messages. It's just like a reminder that no one really dies. No one leaves the earth. Everyone is here, all around you. Ask for help. Ask for help. Such a big thing because no one does. Ask for the support. Ask for a hug. Ask for a kiss. Ask for whatever you need. They're all there. And so are we. So we're here to help you as well. All right, my beautiful Aquarius. I love, love, love you. And I'll see you next week. Check your rising and your moon. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe. And super thanks to me if you can. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. We got surrender. I can release my need to control. Can you now? Right. I can release the need to control me and others. Can you do that? Pisces. This is a big thing. Surrendering means trusting, giving over all of your faith to the divine, to the universe, to everyone else around you. Saying, I trust life and I trust it, like the divine, to take care of me and in moving into this next new journey. So what happens here is that when you surrender, it means that you like, what your partners are doing, what the people around you are doing, how everyone else is doing should be of no concern to you, right? Because they're going to make their own decisions and you're going to make your own decisions so that you can flow a little bit better in your life And the human way is to hold on to these things, to attach ourselves to an outcome, to attach ourselves to what other people are doing, how other people are acting, how they're behaving. And it's like, just let it go, man. Let it go. I love this. Surrender is such a lot of work for the human. But let's see what you're... Oh, look what we start with, of course. The Tower card. Okay, the Tower is here. What does that mean for you, Pisces? I mean, to put it bluntly, like shit's going down in your life. Catastrophe, chaos, divorce, separation, I don't know, loss of a job, loss of employees, loss of business, loss of home. Maybe there's an upheaval coming up in your life, or maybe just like a lot of clearing occurring in your life. You're needing to release a lot of things. There's a lot of crying. There's a lot of sadness, a lot of the emotions, the energies coming up. That's the Tower moment. We all live in a yellow tower moment. We all need to be here. The Tower moment is a constant on this journey. It's a constant in the human life as well. It is through the Tower moment that we learn, that we grow, and that we move forward. We cannot not have a Tower moment, because that means that we're living literally on the surface and never going deep. And that's not a way to live. So the Tower is here. This could be money problems, it could be relationship problems, it could be you problems, it could be a lot of things coming up. Surrendering to God, divine source, and allowing this to flow is the task. It's a huge one, but let's see if we can make this. What the next one is. The Nine of Wands. Sagittarius. It's the Scorpio energy. The Nine of Wands is an interesting energy because, look, she's holding that wand, is on fire, and those 8 wands are sitting behind her. There's a part of her that's holding on. She is holding on. Something is trying to crumble in your life. Something is trying to end. You know, this is a lot of people are getting these messages. We are at the ending of a life once had, and now we are moving into something new, but we got to let go. And the Nine of Wands is you holding on. No, I'm going to hold on. No, maybe there is one last chance I have with my partner. You know, I want them to change, but I'm going to stay on anyways. Whatever it is in your life. You know, a one last chance at your... maybe you're an artist and, your record sales or your paintings are not being sold ever. Nothing's happening. And you're still holding on. You're still putting money in, and and the universe is like, yo, man, it's a no. Move on to the next. And it's very challenging for you. It's like, I put years of my life into this. And the universe is like, it's okay. Wrong turn. Next. And if I could share an experience of mine with this, is I used to own a jewelry business, of course, and though it was pretty good. It was 10 years, but at one point in the jewelry business, it was things were happening. The banks, some things happened with the bank, the government, something happened, I got robbed, whatever. All these things were happening, and I was like, what's going on? And the universe was like, yo, man, it's over. You had your success, now move on. But at the time, I was like, what is going on? I didn't see it. If it was happening now in my journey, I'd be like, okay, next. So stop holding on to whatever it is you're holding on to, because everything's already set in motion with the 8 wands already in. You're just trying to keep it alive. It's interesting, but wow. The 5 of Pentacles. Financial and material changes is your challenge. So the 5 of Pentacles is poverty mindset, is financial struggles. It's all of that, but it's in reverse. So of course, that's showing up. There could be, you're holding on to this. Oh, that's what a good example I gave before. Because you're putting so much money into this choice here. And they keep saying, like, you keep putting all this money in, you keep losing it. So where there's a sign right there. Why aren't you listening? You know, some of you might encounter some financial problems, some financial, like, or instability within the finances, and loss of stocks or whatever. That could be happening here, and you're still holding on, right? And I feel like you're getting a huge message here from the universe, Pisces. It's coming in really strong, and unfortunately you're going to experience it in a tower moment. And it's like it's because you've been holding on really tightly to something that is not working anymore. And it could be job, and it could be career, and it could be business, and it could be relationship, and it could be a home, it could be a car, it could be whatever it is for you. Something you really like, no. It's mine, and I'm not going to stop, and I need to, and it's like, no. Finito. Okay, let's go. And I like that it's the challenge, because it's in reverse, because it means to me is that your financial troubles are going to change. Like, if you're in trouble, it will get better if you just allow and surrender and allow the universe to take away whatever this is not working anymore. If you can own up and say, I'm done. Next. Wow. Because the next card is the Nine of Cups, which is Pisces. This is fruitfulness, rewards, fulfillment, financial abundance, financial wealth. Like, it's not only that, it's like happiness within the relationship. It's it's getting rewarded for good behavior. It's getting rewarded from the universe because you allowed the tower moment to occur. You listened. You stopped pouring money into this situation, into this business, into this dream of yours that you had. And if it's a dream that is supposed to happen, then it will happen. But right now, it's not the moment. You're listening to the universe saying it's not, like, whatever this moment is for you. This energy, this expenditure of energy within a relationship, whatever. But it's like, if someone wants to leave you, let them go. If you want to leave, leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is the moment. If you're listening to this is really big, to let it go. Surrender to the universe and say, I surrender, I allow you to, I trust you, and I'm going to, like, I feel like it's very important that you hear this, that there's no more money being put into whatever this you're working on right now. Right now, this week or in the next few weeks, it feels like not the right time for you. Because and it's the best thing, because the universe is going to say, thank you very much for listening. And now we will reward you with greater abundance, with greater reward, with more opportunity, with a new chapter. And that's what listening to the universe means. Passage. You see that? We are going to open a new door for you. A new path is yours. But you need to trust me. When I say me is divine, the God, the universe. You need to fully trust me. When I bring you this catastrophe, for you to pay attention, say, okay, I got it. I'll end it. I'll dissolve it. I'll leave it. Whatever it is that you need to do. Come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. And maybe you need to come together, and maybe you need help and support, and maybe you need to bring in your managers, and you need to bring in your friends and your family in on this to help you get to the next level. And maybe you can't afford not to reinvest, and maybe you can't afford, but if you ask for help from friends and family and banks, and that's what they're there for, this is it. You're not alone in this. We're working as a team. But I gotta tell you, Pisces, this is a message for some of you that are holding on to something that is not working, and it's time to let go. Because not only will you let go, you will be rewarded for that. That's the beauty of this, okay? Look at this gorgeous card. And Archangel Sandalphon is love. And the message for you with this beautiful love card is, beloved, you are a child of God and a peace lover at heart. This angelic oracle comes to you as a signal that new love or a renewed love is dawning for you. See life through the compassionate eyes of your guardian angel who emanates the Christos. And perceive that love as being uncompromising. Oh my God. Wow, Sabrina. Uncompromisingly beautiful. I got it. Look to the beauty that you will create for all in radiance of your love, which is a prism of the divine. Shifting your perspective to the angelic realm means you become a human. Shifting your perspective to the angelic realm means you become a human angel and start to spark miracles all around you. I mean, this is a beautiful message that you are love and you will receive love if you choose love every single time. All right, my beautiful Pisces, we have one last message. Just a reminder that I have gift cards here for the holiday season for if you want to give one of my services to your friends and family. I could do it's a physical or digital format. So we have one last message from heaven. Any of you have departed with someone, this is their message to you. I feel healthy and happy. Don't be afraid. Two messages for you, Pisces. And you know what? I don't know. Everyone who always like feels bad for people who left, I'm always like, yo, man, they're in such a better place. Like, it's like your soul just left. So they're happy, healthy. Don't be afraid of anything because fear is not real. And like I said to everybody else, reach out to the ones that you've lost. Ask for them to hug you, to support you, to guide you. You could be surprised where they would guide you, especially in this tower moment. They're the ones who can help you the most. And me too, I can help you. Everyone can help you. Your friends, your family, trust. All right, my beautiful. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Check your rising and your moon. Also join my Ko-fi to support me on a monthly basis. And like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. I appreciate you.